All right.
So we get the bucket out?
Yeah, it's important. It's important that everyone knows that when they join us for the finals here at the Glenview Club,
yes,
that there's going to be a metric ton of peanut M&Ms. That was actually Jason's one stipulation for announcing on stream, that they had to back a dump truck up to the hut and just, bury us in peanut M&Ms.
And you realize this canister was out in L.A. Harbor for during the supply line shortage for a while.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
It's the biggest thing I've ever seen.
And there's a backup just in case.
Yeah. If you're just joining us, it's like we never left, because we didn't. We just spent the last week here in the Glenview hut enjoying peanut M&Ms and waiting for this moment. I'm Matt McClure alongside Sean Albrecht, Jason Love, and Cal Noble in the booth, bringing you the league finals here at Glenview Club in beautiful historic Gulf, Illinois. Tonight we've got Series 1, which was off, but then back on, and then off, and then on again.
Don't ask, my phone is dead.
Yeah, like my relationship.
That was a lot of text. Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No.
Glenview against Michigan Shores, yeah.
So we got
a good one.
8 teams playing here tonight.
Wow.
4 series
Full
finals.
rotation.
Yeah. So it's it's first up, first serve. You got to be ready to go when they call your name, otherwise they're going to move on to the next match.
It's like missing your spot at the deli.
And everybody's ready, because there is a slight chance of some hail,
some monsoon.
Yeah, tornado, I heard, possible hurricane.
Yeah, the rules are that anyone who does get struck by lightning automatically wins the set.
That's the only bonus. Is that the only bonus?
And we're all going to die anyway if someone out here gets struck by lightning.
Nice.
So
it's fine.
I'm fine with it.
We're in no way safe, but
No.
it's going to be a fun one in moving the matches up to go as early and quickly as possible. We've gotten a little bit out of rhythm, but they basically just picked the 4 guys that showed up and said, get on court.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
this is a good spot over here for Glenview Club. Ben McKnight, Harry Sullivan in the red. Over there on the far side for Michigan Shores, Danny Oakes in the ad court, and the lovely and handsome Josh Kreitzler.
With a Z.
In the deuce side.
Are we still with the calendar this week? I think we are. We're still.
Yeah, no, all 4 of these guys are available for,
the photo shoot after.
Yeah,
for sure.
I've got Josh locked in July. And,
Should be a good summer body.
We're swiping.
Deep.
We're swiping both ways, guys. Is what we're doing.
That's right. That's right.
What we do.
Yeah, why not?
Dude swiping. That's what we call it.
What
Good to be with you guys, by the way. It's a
is.
culmination of just a really exciting season, actually.
Well, good news is we get to see each other again on Saturday for the Illinois State tournament. But but I'm just saying this is a big one.
Series?
Yeah. No,
That's not the state series. That's a state
championship.
State championship.
You think we just have Jonas take the gear with him tonight?
Yeah, we should. I'm actually. Can I go on record? Can I go on record of saying I'm really upset? I was looking forward to my first ever match against Jonas, and he was scared to play me, or they played strategically. Yeah. So I don't get a shot at J-Man.
I wouldn't look.
And his negative 18 PTI. But I was looking forward to that.
I wouldn't look forward to that. I mean, I don't look forward to that.
But we got a good crowd. The hut is packed already.
It's awesome.
And I think everybody's on board with the early bird special start, instead of the 9:30, like what happens a lot of the time. Good lob on the line.
Does that stay in? Flips the line.
Counter drive and the look away from Ben McKnight as he hit it too.
Deep breath, knowing he got away with one, but totally fine with it. Letting this bounce and shoveling it down the line. Oh my gosh, great replay, Cal.
We also seeing the breadth of these guys, so we're looking at into 30s now, guys. It was 37
degrees
at
the moment.
Good news is we've got both the speed skating horn fire pit engine and the regular fireplace on, so we're good in here.
Yeah.
Last lap.
I feel comfortable. And if we need to, I'm pretty sure these M&Ms will light up nicely.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be great. Because after we eat all these, we could put a fire in here.
You've decided we're going to eat all of them.
Do we roast those things? You put them on sticks and roast them? Is that what you guys do?
Yeah.
Melt in your mouth, not in your bonfire. What a great volley.
Great volley and a good dig.
Did that get
he put both hands on
I know
that dig.
That's smart.
You got country and western on that thing.
We sing both. Good transition point right out of the gate.
Oaks.
But what should be fun for everybody, those playing, myself included, right at that good temperature, right, where you're going to get some bite on the ball, which was nice. Last week also, it was actually a little bit colder, so look for a little bit more
spin. He's got good touch normally. He'll get used to the temp.
He's nervous. I mean, this is the show.
This is
the
finals,
big deal,
everybody.
Yeah,
this is the whole enchilada.
I said that on our group text.
Dan.
I go, only the big players show up tonight.
That's why Jonas refused to play you.
Because we're both short, you know.
Is that it?
Yeah.
And we're out of here.
We didn't pass the height clearance. It's like a Disney World ride.
You do not get to go on Splash Mountain.
But again, another one there. Look, Harry's feeling the moment a little bit too. But no, it's going to be a good match, good night all the way around. Special thanks to our sponsors, CPTC, Glenview Club, obviously, who did an amazing job juggling through all of the 8 million text messages and phone calls. They're like, who's Jason Love? We're never responding to him ever again.
You know, all the people that do all this work behind the scenes to make these things happen really don't get enough credit because it is just so much detail and constant change and...
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It's a nightmare situation. None of them get paid enough. Let's go on strike.
Yeah,
right in the middle of the stream.
What
do you
say? Saying you deserve more money.
We're gonna put it out there. You know,
yeah.
If the stream freezes, just know that it's because we're trying to support the local communities that make all this stuff happen.
Well, and I think too, it's like, all right, let's just pick up a couple thousand person night and move it to a different night. Right. That's easy, right?
Yeah, no problem.
Let's just move it. But no, we're here. We're gonna play. Through hell and high water.
How many burgers do we need to make? 3,000? Oh, we could just do that tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll just par-bake them.
No, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I only need 21.
We didn't thaw those perfectly for the last 4 days or anything.
No, I think they were hand-packed, and the guy packing them was like, I have to do this again tomorrow?
Yep. There's just one guy with a press. Freaking out. Just absolutely losing his mind.
Yeah. No, but Elena and Bill, who were sitting over here, they're like, when I call and I'm like, what about? And they're like, oh, God.
It's dark.
Can we? And they're like, oh, yeah. It's just the worst.
Betcha.
Anyway, we're here.
That's why it's important to stay on their good side. Because when you get
Barry
murdered,
Manilow
I'm just going to know exactly what happened. I'm just going to be like,
I celebrate Barry Manilow every day.
Yeah.
The catalog.
And
like we made it. We're at bamboo shoots, too, guys, which is always exciting when you start
one
out
apiece, a little adrenaline in the first couple games.
And
what a dig.
Maybe a little
slight slide.
Maybe a slip.
No diggity. Sit down. Nice.
Great dig
topspin on that.
Jeez.
Look at that. That's some style from Chrysler right there. A little top on that thing.
Sullivan with maybe a little frustration that an overhead that good didn't turn into something better.
For sure.
Which
everybody
you get a
has
lot of
those
that.
moments, right?
And I'm just going to say it because I know you'll talk about it later too. But if it does get a little sloppy out here, right, you got to expect the unexpected.
You bet.
You know, and be ready for something weird to come back your way.
Screens, bounces, everything.
It's a good shift.
But I'm going to keep
everybody.
I'm going to keep the positive mental attitude and say it's not going to rain at all. Right?
Sit down.
As they chuckle behind us, they're like, "Oh."
There's a little mist out there right now. Just
what an idiot.
You know, just enough to.
These are ideal paddle conditions. You don't want it to be too nice, then it's not representative of a Chicago winter. You want to have a little gray.
And,
you know,
and it is an outside winter sport. Let's keep that in mind.
I know,
too,
it's so stupid. What is wrong with these people? It's an entire community that has celebrated a level of...
We like to save the opinions for the last match.
Let's tell us what you really think.
We're never doing this
again.
Yeah.
Well, paddle is a collective hallucination experienced by a large community.
Wait a minute. Isn't I'm the one on probation? Is that what
We're rotating.
Okay.
I'll do 2027. You do 2026. I'll do 2027 on probation.
Wait, which one do I get?
You have to wait.
Darn.
You're the good guy.
You're the super sub.
Oh, man. That nice guy thing caught me again.
Right.
You're in trouble.
Nice pickup.
You can say anything you want. No one would believe it. You'd just be like, that was Cal. And everybody would be like,
I was taught a long time ago, as long as you say it with a smile on your face, it's okay. It's not as bad.
Yeah, that's right.
I love the idea from Harry just moving it
Yeah, it's a good move.
But you know what? These guys are, look, they didn't make the finals for nothing.
No.
They recognize, boy, you better recognize.
Well, we got to see, this match last week as well on the,
Ollie.
And Ben and Harry did have to, pick up their their speed a little bit and rein it in at the right time.
Yeah, you're right.
Faster games were benefiting them early, and then their opponents adjusted and
that's right against Hill and
refused
Schumacher
to make errors.
Yep,
and they played 3 very critical games where they were able to totally change gears. So
that was so foggy. I kept calling Schumacher Hill and Hill Schumacher because I couldn't see to the other side of the court.
Yeah, plus they're basically
it wasn't
the same
just that I'm stupid or anything.
No. It was a visual impairment.
No, at least that's what they tell me.
It is a little hazy out here, which makes it kind of fun.
Yeah. And it's not just from the grill.
It's true. Normally we have
it's like 40% grill, but in a good way.
But it smells amazing.
Yeah.
Thank God we have 3,000 cheeseburgers
Oh
made for
God,
it's worth it.
It's unbelievable. This is, as I said, I like to say this is Harry Potter fog. See, if Sherlock Holmes fog is going to be much thicker than this.
So it's one of the more entertaining nights in the world of paddle. I always enjoy it, especially the Glenview atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
But I get to go home and have my wife say, "You smell like a campfire. Please don't come to bed." And I'm just
for like 3 days.
I like it
for like 3 days.
Yeah. Why? How does that? I don't know.
Is that a bad thing?
No, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think it comes from a place of like a borderline jealousy. Like clearly that was a lot of fun,
I think the same way about my life. Anyway, so it must be a trend of some kind.
It's a great return.
And a good counter drive in that last point by Josh.
Yeah. If Chrysler gets hot with that forehand, it is a shot to stay away from. Like he can put a lot of spin on it. He can switch targets.
Diggity. Unbelievable.
He can change speed when he needs to.
Don't get
You do
down
not
for
want him
that
hitting
thing.
that from above the net regularly.
Sorry.
And you will see it come out in the roller as well.
Well, obviously, you don't make it here, as Sean said earlier, without being one of the better players, right? Better teams, etc. And tonight's a fun night, so you're going to get a good visual of what this is supposed to be like.
Agreed. When's your match?
I'm hoping I don't lose my turn in line. But
well, listen, if you need to pop out so that you can get to your match, we will absolutely
thank you.
have somebody fill in for you.
I'm getting text updates. So, Elena, Bill, you're in as soon as I'm out?
That's right.
Elena's hopping on the mic. Yeah, as soon as Jason is not available.
Don't worry, you can be one of the color positions. That's what I, like one of the color people. So,
yeah.
What?
Nice.
Color commentary.
Not
color
the play-by-play, but the color commentary. Yeah, golly, man.
Oh, look at this.
Okay, all right. Never mind, you're out.
Knocked down.
Yeah.
It's kind of
we can do a review, and then next year Jason and I are working on a
close to
Chardonnay
donkey
tap.
right there.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
You betcha.
and also once it gets dark, you can go paddle after dark. So that's when it really gets fun.
That's why the meat of the season is so entertaining, because at like 2:30 you're like, okay, well, the gloves are coming off.
Yep.
And it is a star-studded night. I see Alan Graham pulling up. Here we go.
VIP parking.
Yep. Well, I mean, he started this whole thing.
He just actually ran over all the cones. He doesn't even care. It wasn't VIP parking. He was just like, I'm going there.
I'm going for it.
Yeah.
There's
Stop
that
me.
forehand you're talking about from Chrysler. Is just like right there.
Particularly off the deck.
Yep.
He doesn't hit it quite with the same leverage when he takes it off the screen. He can do it, but it's the one off the deck that you have to be concerned about. Unless he decides late and then hits it
I
behind
was
his
just going to
body.
say, that
And
one
then-
got up a little higher. And
All right, we jinxed him.
But those
okay.
first three were so clean that
I'm going to say it too. It is exciting, and sometimes
great volley by Ben.
Sometimes because Matt, we consider Matt our kind of honorary supervisor. He lets us stay up past 11.
Honorary, or is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Both.
Honorary
we honor
by
him.
meaning, yes.
We
real.
honor him, and
Yeah.
he is the supervisor.
There's Matt, assistant to the supervisor.
That's actually, you have no
Shot.
power.
Yeah. Yep.
Harry
Absolutely.
Sullivan, yes. All right.
And this is a
Slowed it down just a bit more.
But again,
There's
another
that roller.
transition point. We've had at least 3 or 4 of those already.
Mm-hmm.
Danny has such great paddle prep, as you've always heard me say on his overheads.
Tomahawk.
Ben, with an opportunity, just got caught a little bit in the contact movement. Just a little on the back foot while making
Well,
contact
and I'm
with
going
the
to
ball.
say this from the strategy side. Both, it doesn't matter whether Harry was in the ad side or Ben, but Danny's used that high down up off the second panel 2 or 3
Couple times,
now because
yep.
it takes away their drive.
Yeah.
I mean, they both have great two-handers.
It is a difficult one to time
Yeah.
if you're going to be really aggressive with it.
I mean, that's clearly them making their choice. They'd rather see that option rather than their backhand drive, regardless of where it's coming from. Doink.
It's kind of the old We'd rather them beat us with whatever their weaker
Great volley, great volley.
Super hands from Harry Sullivan.
I was fully ready to be like, and that's that point.
Yep.
There's a big forehand.
It's nice. Smooth. S-M-U-T-H-E, smooth. I like to spell it that way. When we were
I like to spell it S-M-O-O-F.
Smooth.
Smooth. That was very
If they try to correct them, they
Nice.
hell
There's
out.
another
There
one.
it is.
Floating it up to that forehand
Unbelievable.
side.
I'm going to take this changeover opportunity. I'm going to throw on my gear. Is
Okay.
that all right,
All
boys?
right.
Yeah.
I'm not gone yet, but
No,
I'm
that's
just going
fine.
to, you know.
Be ready to do what you got to
change.
do.
One day we're going to mic him up out there. I'm telling you.
gonna
Can
be a
we do it?
blast.
Well, we have to. In the rain, it'd be a tough thing to
It'd
do.
actually be even
That's
funnier
true.
if
If the
you
weather
mic
turns,
up,
it'll get
if
real
you
bad.
mic up my match and you're not even watching it. You're just hearing me. Like, that'd be even better, wouldn't it?
Well, hey, the ambient mic
Yeah.
out there picks you up anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not
Son of
worried
a-
about it.
I'll be right back, boys.
Good luck there. We're all counting on you.
All right, so 2-1. A slight lead here
Yes.
for, but you know, it's not a break until you hold.
That's right. You know what? That's exactly what I was saying because it makes me sound relatively intelligent. Notice I'll say relatively. I like a qualifier. I don't like to say. I don't like to guarantee things. So I'm not going to say that I was right there. How do these guys get Rockstar parking like that, man? Hey, you and this other dude right here. It says get the park right there. What a shot!
Jeez.
I mean,
I just come early.
Sullivan. That Sullivan backhand right
Yeah,
there.
good ball.
Big time. Yeah, you can. I mean, contrary to popular belief, and we teach this also, there are times where you can rip the ball in platform. It's not like you can't at all. Like right there. It's not like Harry's.
No, yeah, there's a lot of
tapping the thing.
situations where
Right.
it's really valuable. It's just that you have to cover the court correctly. Right?
Exactly. And you
so
gotta set
I
up for it.
particularly like it, and this team is really good at it, where when somebody hits a heavy roller at the corner,
Yep.
it's probably a little
Doink.
better if it hits the back screen first.
Yep.
And as it forces somebody to like pull themselves out of
Right.
position,
To the side screen.
especially with a team that loves to volley, like this is a real strength here for Ben and Harry. Like Harry can hit this like backhand roller to the
Yes.
deuce corner, and then Ben does not mind being right on top of the net.
Nice diggity.
Because he will
Good
hit a drop
archaeology
shot
there.
or
That's a good look at that. He owns that
it's a
inside
good
in, by
shift
the
there
way.
from
Danny Oaks
Danny
kind of.
Oaks,
That's pretty
yeah.
much we call it. If it's inside in and hits a line, we call it a Danny Oaks. If it just hits the alley, it's called an Oaks. That's what we call it right there. So
if somebody trips and falls down, we call it a McClure.
I don't think so. Oh, the two hands.
Yeah, great dig.
Opens.
This is a full offensive onslaught
Get over
here
it.
from just like
Too good.
7, 8, 9 really aggressive offensive overheads that eventually.
You bet.
That is a 15 love.
By the way, we already
Oaks
talk about
Fritzler.
our sponsors.
30
We did
love
put our
Oaks
sponsors
Fritzler.
up there, right? We did, right?
Yeah, we did. We
Wintrust.
talked about them early, but we do always appreciate our sponsors from Viking
Wintrust
providing the league
Community
with
Bank.
balls.
Yeah.
Wintrust Community Banks providing
Illinois
the
Bone and
league
Joint.
with
Love 'em.
accounts.
Oh, how did that not sneak over?
And Illinois Bone and Joint providing the league with PET scans. I don't know.
Who?
Some type of scan.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do the. I'm trying to do the sound effects. All right.
The
good
and Sean
communication
has
there.
ruptured his hamstring.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost Naked Gunnish there.
Jeez.
All right, so
Yeah,
that's a great
tough roller. Oh,
super
nice
precision.
counter punch.
That's called backing your partner up right there. For those of you playing at home, Harry Sullivan was right
that's
there.
a step beyond that. He wasn't even just playing defense. He
No.
let that thing come out
No.
far enough where he could smoke a drive
Exactly.
from 3/4 court.
You're kind of going to get this at this level, actually.
It's just
I
one
love
of
the touch. Look at it.
that's a
Sullivan's
great
gonna
move.
Work.
Yeah,
I mean,
great move.
You know it's good because I think Dan Oaks is all of 6'5" couldn't track
See, right
that
here,
down.
this is such a unique part of paddle, right? That you can hit a shot that well.
Yep.
It went perfectly into the corner. Everything about it is going your way, and a player who is prepared turns it into offense.
Right.
It's just, it just doesn't work like that in most sports where you can be that aggressive and hit a ball that well and have it hurt you.
It's funny you say that. Sometimes even a near miss will impress me even more than sometimes either a winner or a forced shot.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you see a guy, and I think a ball, there's no way you're getting at that ball, and the guy not only gets there, he almost makes a shot. And I'm thinking, my gosh, how quick? What do we have to do to win a point out here?
Yep.
Like that can make it just mentally. That's going to almost side spin, almost
I
got
do
in there.
think you see a lot of errors, in those situations where somebody hits a phenomenal shot, it goes into the corner.
Yep.
Somebody digs it out,
Yep.
and then you have this like mental moment where you're like, "Why are we still playing this point?"
Exactly.
Like,
that should have been a winner. There's
yeah,
another
and then
almost
somebody
doinky.
misses like an easy overhead.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because it's just difficult to maintain that level of focus.
So, by the way, we did say that this is the Glenview Club versus its Michigan Shores, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Series 1. This is technically the Court 2 match.
Got it.
And
So this is Court 2. Jeez. How
and the
strong
Court,
is this team?
I would assume, is the Court 3 match. I'm sorry, has started over on the side court, which you can see a little bit through the side screen over there. Director of Racket Sports, legend of last week.
Yeah, player of the week, POW.
You know, that's really making lemonade out of that phrase, isn't it? I mean, you're
What,
usually,
POW?
yeah, that's kind of a negative phrase, and you're kind of like, you know what? Let's kind of turn it
Director
into something.
here at Glenview, Andrew Buchholz, played a fantastic match last week while sick.
Was
a nice
awesome.
little Michael Jordan moment,
Yeah.
rising above it,
A-Buck was amazing.
having the flu, 104-degree fever,
There's Chrysler's forehand. It is
lost
Chrysler,
feelings
right?
in both of his
Chrysler,
legs.
yeah.
It's okay. It's not Chrysler.
He shook hands with everybody, tried to get him as sick as possible.
I mean, that's smart, you know? You got to play in a week. High five as many people as you can.
Coughing sprees, you
Yeah.
name it. No.
Yeah, clever.
Hands.
Wow.
Hands.
Jeez, great cover.
Touching hands.
Reaching out.
Exactly. That's. Oh, I thought that would have been a doink if it didn't kick to the.
Good single screen
Right
dig there
there.
by Danny.
Get over. No.
Yep.
Tough to one time that, but it was so. It was.
Yeah,
the hit was such less pace. It was kind of tough
Yeah,
to not
and
do
it's
it.
just, it's never the one-off, you know, like it's never the single shot in a vacuum where it's so good
Nope.
somebody can't get it back. It's the sequence of shots, right?
Right,
It's
totally.
the, you know, different spins, different placement, different pace.
Yeah, that's one thing. I think as a rackets guy, my whole life, getting used to that on the paddle court took years to figure out that it's, you know, you can lose a point and you basically lost it after like the third shot of a sequence, and you lost it on the sixth because you knew you were
Yeah.
in trouble.
Yeah, you were able to like hang on,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
it was sort of like, oh, that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, we're on a string here. It's a problem. That's
It's kind of like when I watch matches and somebody hits it to the deuce corner for no reason.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're
oh,
like,
well,
oh.
that's this. We're gonna lose.
Good night. Thank you and good night.
Yeah, the rom-com lights always make
3-1.
me
I
feel
only
good.
missed. I didn't even miss. I missed one game.
You missed like 6 points,
Wow.
That the rom-com lights
but
and
it
the
was
fire. by the
officially
way,
a
guys.
break because they held. So
That's a good point. No pun intended. But I like the fire and the rom-com lights. It's just that's even more romantic, guys. It's just
And you
even-
smell better.
I'd like to think so. I can't tell though. You know, it's always like I think I smell fantastic. I don't know why.
I'm
I don't know
nose
why
blind.
people are running for the exits.
That's why you got to make sure you brush your teeth. Otherwise,
They can smell it
you
through the
just
air
offend people. They can smell it through the air.
on air.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's terrible.
Good touch.
Uh-oh.
Touche. I know. I was gonna say.
And just mixing it up there. Not an accidental shot, just trying to be like, okay, let's test it a little bit, see if we can get a drive off balance.
Way to duckins.
I played against Danny last week in our match, and
Yes.
he was
Don't
saying
fish.
he hardly ever plays the ad side, and I was like, Danny, you're so good over there. You
Right.
know, and I was telling him,
Uh-huh.
I as a friend
Yeah.
wanted to see him hit his backhand more,
Yeah.
not as an opponent. But
No,
so I'm
but
sorry.
in a way where you're
I'm sorry
rooting.
the
Now you're
rest of the
sorry you
world.
said
yeah,
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Well, I mean, we talked about
It's
it.
your
and-
fault.
And I was
Everybody
like,
else is blaming you
I
now.
want you to hit it more. And actually, I've already noticed. You know, and again, by no means the expert, et cetera, whatever. But I love it when he takes his return with his backhand off that ad side because it's just so hard to read. We were talking about it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
You just can't tell what the trajectory of that ball is.
Yeah.
Nice
Great
shot.
volley there by Sullivan.
Yeah, but thanks a lot, Jace. You know, you're gonna make everybody more miserable because you told them that. Whatever.
You're welcome.
And the world needed a scapegoat, and it chose Jason Love.
But I smiled when I said it, so it did. Nobody's feelings were hurt. You know.
You bet. There are those lovely sponsors.
Who are they?
Wintrust Community Bank, Illinois Joint and Bone Institute, and did I say Bone Institute?
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute.
Did I
Yeah,
say that
you
right?
nailed
Okay.
it. Move better, live better, Sean.
Viking Athletics, yes. Well, I'm going to live better. I don't know about moving any better. I think I'm doing the best I can here. I can't get any fatter. Did I mention that? I've been trying.
Why? Where we're
I
back
don't
on? Is
understand.
it the last week? We
No,
just
but,
can't
but
stop.
Matt brought it up.
We
and I'm
just can't
thinking,
stop the
I'm just-
self-deprecating
no, it's
either.
not. Wait a minute. This is reality. I don't think that's you know. There's deprecation. Then there's like Sean. Yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's where we're at.
These M&Ms are great.
They're so good. Sean, have you had any M&Ms yet? You better
know what,
hurry.
you're right.
Somebody pass Sean the M&Ms.
Barrel number one's almost gone.
That'd make me fatter. You're right, guys. It's what I'm consuming. I'm out here. No, I had a hamburger and a cheeseburger and
And a double burger.
you'll get nothing like it. Yeah. So
They're on to us. They just took the second barrel.
I know. I haven't had any. I just bought some. I just brought some potato chips in there. No, not those. I'm talking about the hamburger.
Oh, we'll save those.
You can throw those on my hamburger, though. You can put those.
I'll eat those later.
Just save for me.
Don't worry, we're not going to run out of hamburgers.
No, there's 3,000 sitting there waiting.
Yeah.
All right, so
No one's allowed to leave until the hamburgers are gone.
Oaks and Chrysler with the break, by the way, here in the first set. We are at the lovely and talented and historically significant, among other things, Glenview Club here in Gulf, Illinois.
And you can probably see out of the corner there, right? A bunch of people are filling in. The hut is packed.
Oh, yeah.
You can see that on the screen. I mean, obviously, because I'm old, I've been around a long time.
Looks like
One
that
of my
old
other
Star
favorite
Trek
stories.
episode with all the people in the one room there.
My first year making it to the finals, 2005. We're out here, and I was working for Rodney Workman at the Enwencia Club at the time, and he's like, Jay, this is a big night tonight. And I'm like, okay, I just thought it was another paddle match. Next thing you know, by the time my match ended, there was 500-600 people here.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the heck
What is going on? Yeah.
Well,
I felt big.
You were.
well, you are.
No.
That's Donkey. He handled it.
Thanks to the M&Ms.
2 in a row?
Almost. I didn't have enough guts to try to call that. Okay, an uncharacteristic error from
Good
Sully
read.
off that
Totally a good
backhand
drive,
wing.
though.
Yeah. Good take.
He's a
It's just
strong
Chrysler
dude.
was
He
prepared.
didn't even really swing that hard. That thing was singing. That
Is that Matt Harris over there on court 3? God, I love watching him play.
Was that William Shakespeare right there?
Is that Billy Shakespeare?
Hey, Billy.
My eyes aren't too good.
All right. 1540.
Wow, great touch over there by Andrew Buchholz.
McKnight and Sullivan looking to get, and it looks like they did, break back mountain.
Well, again, you can tell they've clearly talked about that hard angle second screen or second panel slam because Josh was going for it there, and it wasn't quite in the right spot with his feet to get it.
Yeah. That is a shot that it feels like you can hit from areas on the court.
Because you're so close.
You are, but it's a thinner margin than you realize because you start going out toward that wide part of the net, and you have to hit it, shallow enough in the court. You can't land it deep, or it just gets driven off the screen.
Exactly. So,
and I've been saying for years, this court is so cruelly shaped and sized, right? The net is so disproportionately high.
Sullivan there. No, for sure.
Yes.
And I did like the Australian idea.
Yeah, against
Great return.
Exactly.
There's that backhand you were talking about.
I'm telling you, I'm going to have to
started
give him a high five on the way around because I think that's a game changer for him.
I think it's one of those elements that feels simple as well. Like on paper, you're like, why don't you just do this more?
Yeah.
But then the angle is different enough where the confidence isn't just immediately there.
Right.
Man, that went all the way down
That ball
to the
bounced all the way into the porta potty.
Yeah, that's wow. Well, I don't know. Do we need to
I don't know if they want that one back.
If it comes out blue, no one's used it yet, so it's okay.
Oh, it's fine. It was just in that liquid at the barber shop. It wasn't in the toilet.
Is that green or is that blue too?
I thought all of them were blue.
Oh, the cleaning solution.
I could be wrong, though. All
Not
I know
you.
is they told you to stop drinking it, and that's the big key.
To
Not
stop,
safe for consumption.
to stop, or to not.
I've never felt better, by the way, guys. Thank you.
My insides were really clean.
I mean, I don't remember that trip to the emergency room, but it's probably a good sign.
I like that.
Ooh, good cut. Great read, and the hands, and the lob volley to get out of trouble.
there.
Jeez.
Shot.
Well, and, maybe not Josh as much, but Ben, Harry, and Danny for sure love to get into the hand-to-hand combat. They love to be into the court.
Yep. Looking for the opportunity. Hoping that somebody floats one a little bit so that you can close.
Yep. Oh, I thought that was getting out of here.
When I play that blitz and then the lob volley, I don't back up.
Nope.
But I can't. So I stay, and whatever happens, happens.
Your car doesn't have reverse?
It doesn't go that direction. Well, I'm up here now.
Yep.
My parking brake just doesn't work anymore, so I roll.
If they hit my paddle perfectly, it might work out in my favor. But
Yeah,
it's
right.
It's not intentional.
I love the lob volley. People are shocked when you hit it. Like, they're like, what?
It is a
I
weird,
think so,
yeah,
yes.
because you're in such an offensive mindset,
Yeah.
and so then to throw that up, it does totally change the rhythm of the point too.
You know, just long.
Tough.
You know, it's seriously, actually,
Serve,
J-Lo,
good hold.
that's a great point. Half the time, the lob volley, just like the drop shot, doesn't need to be a winner.
Right.
In platform, you're really doing it to buy yourself a little bit of time, maybe even just put somebody off balance, put them off their back foot.
Well,
off their back foot.
And I think, too, sorry to interrupt you, Sean,
No,
but I feel
it's okay.
like people, it's like when they want an overhead, they get an overhead. When they want a volley, they're going to give them a volley.
Exactly.
Right? So when they're up expecting to stuff you with a volley, you
Yes.
just pop that thing up, and
Exactly.
what do? They hit it too hard and past you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
It-
you're still alive.
It is interesting how much it changes the rhythm of what you're, sort of anticipating, and then forces the full reset.
Well, my lob volley isn't good enough, so I usually lose teeth or,
That you do have
or
to get it above
yeah,
shoulder high,
exactly, yeah.
to count as a lob. So
I got to go to the dentist.
your high volley, as we'll
Exactly.
call it, yeah.
Oh, that was big. That was
Going after that one.
Yeah. All right, 4-3. Sorry, 3 serving 4.
Uh-huh. I tell you what, you got 2 backhands on this side that I just realized. You'd think I would have figured it out the last week when we were watching these guys play, but just howitzers.
Yeah.
I mean, you're almost better off, kind of cruising it into the forehand side. Not that it's a picnic over there, but I mean, because he'll stands
rep.
out there. He's going to choose that over. And there's something that you see at a lot of the higher series, or lower series number, but the higher levels is that there are guys that would rather hit a backhand.
Well, and
The
they're
return,
both,
that is.
we talked about it a little bit last
Maybe
week,
you
as
did,
you
Rob.
mentioned, Sean, where it's like they're both taller guys, right?
Oh, yeah.
So they can take a half a step and cover the entire service box.
Yep. I appreciate him not really saying it, but kind
We
of
knew it. We
mouthing
felt
Yeah,
it. We
because I
felt
mean,
it.
I have a mic right behind him right there, so
He's been on the stream a few times.
yeah, for sure. He knows.
He knows what he's
He knows
doing,
the deal. Yeah. Monty Hall. Let's make a deal with that. Get over.
I hate that Bob Barker.
Price is wrong.
That Bob Barker.
Please. Oh. Actually, when I was talking about just marriage and,
Oh, boy.
Not a bad idea, I guess.
Wanted it, but didn't quite set the body up to execute.
I think he thought he had Josh kind of out of position, right? He got spun around
Exactly.
a little bit, so he got a little extra aggressive.
Exactly.
Happy Gilmore with the feet were moving on that one.
Yeah, well,
The happy feet going.
Speaking of Happy Gilmore, that's one of the gags that I'm proud to say that my wife and I will employ during our marriage, where if one of us does something wrong, we'll just go, okay, so you're really, really beautiful. I'm ugly. You're really smart. I'm
You're
really
the
stupid.
best.
Yeah, you're the
I'm
best.
Do you ever
works.
change roles in that? Or
For sure.
Are you always the
I'm
same
usually
part?
the one saying
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I probably, because I'm good at that. First
You're
of all,
smart. I'm dumb.
I'm dumb. Yeah.
You're good looking. I'm not attractive.
Yeah.
Exactly. So just do that just until somebody says, okay, enough of that. Fine. Okay, that's all right. So
Let's
40
call it 4-all.
44, Reginald Jackson. And I don't mean one of the Jackson brothers, because I don't think there was a Reggie.
There was 5 of them.
Yeah.
There was a whole crew, yeah.
But this is the way we pretty much thought it would be a good match. It was, let's face it, again, they didn't get to the finals
It's good
for
move.
nothing. In there, almost.
Almost. I like the poach at the net as
Close.
well. Looking for that kind of floater drive.
Yep.
You can put all the spin you want on it, but if the trajectory kind of floats a little, then that player at the net can make moves to cut it off. Great waterfall.
Great waterfall. Wow. Chrysler did a great job. Just archaeology. Look at the archaeology. Oh, look at this. He's going to get
Ben's
there. Yes. Unbelievable. Oh.
That's tough.
You'd like to say, you know what? If Ben thinks he's going to get there, he might be able to say, "I got it," so Harry can move over. But in the heat of the moment, you're not going to be able to get that done. That's kind of tough.
Oh, and also special mention from Damien, APTA board member, Josh Kreitzler, and Ben McKnight, both APTA board members.
That is correct.
So we got some great representation
Great serve.
going on right here.
We got
right
some
now.
talent out on the court.
Not only kicked like a mule, it was Doink City, Doinkville.
Yeah.
But I forgot, I didn't read all the way through. He said McKnight knows better than to curse on the live stream.
Well,
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
I mean, in the
Christ, I
Chicago
almost
League,
pulled that off.
you
That would've
know,
been cool.
you can get away with it.
Yeah, it's true. It's not the APTA stream.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I don't appreciate your methods, sir. Yeah, well, you're not from Chicago, so
You don't understand the paddle after dark mentality.
Well, with both of these guys on the board, we better make sure we double check the draw.
And don't let him clean
was
himself
on the up
until
and
he
up. What
talks.
a great drive.
Did that go
Because
over?
yeah, it did. It was a phenomenal drive,
Wow.
and I don't know that there's anything different Sullivan could have done there.
He was right
He was
there.
on it. It just was a drive that was an inch over the net.
That's why I asked. He looked as surprised as
get
anybody.
over.
Yeah.
Oh, against the wind. Well, Bob Seeger. I know.
All right, so starting to brighten up a little bit out there here at the end of the evening.
I think
little,
I told
little
you.
less gray.
I think I told you it's not
you
going to
did.
rain.
Meteorologist Jason
that will
Love
be
did
incredible.
say
Hold on.
that.
That's me knocking on the wood, just in case.
Jason has declared that it's not going to rain because he is a warlock.
Well, and I was just going to say, I don't care if it rains during their match, just not
Oh,
mine.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Sullivan, hands, super wall building right there. It was fantastic. Fantastic. All right.
We also love the paddle after dark here. in
That's
case
right.
you
Little
didn't know.
long, and that is game
5-4, little
for Glenview. GVC trying to make a move here, but
tight set
It has
so
been.
far. No
guarantees
you know,
either way here,
Well, you know what they
guys.
say?
What do they say?
And, 5/4. Yes.
They say 5-4 is the most deceptive lead in paddle.
No.
You're right, that's a good point.
No, I was, it's not paddle after dark just yet.
Do they
so
say,
I felt like I couldn't go there.
Do they say that there's an always critical seventh game?
Mm-hmm. Always. Very critical.
Why so critical?
It's very,
All right.
it's very judgmental.
So you're near side here. I'm not going to say nearsighted because I am, but near side here we got Danny Oakes serving at the net. It's
To stay alive.
right, Pete Chrysler.
Wow.
And he's there
Made it
for
look easy.
Michigan Shores, the Michigan Shores Club, the Michigan Shores Caballeros.
The shores of Michigan.
I'm trying. I don't know what they're. I still
That
don't know what
is a sneaky little overhead.
Yeah, I
know
just
what
kind of put it real deep
their
at his
mascot
feet.
is.
Uh-huh. Not a crazy amount of spin, but just all of a sudden, like 6 inches inside the baseline to the point where it
Exactly.
bounces a little lower.
And they are
Gets
what
there
a
a little
return.
quicker. What a
I love
volley,
how-
too.
Super volley, considering Sullivan was blitzing.
Yeah.
That was impressive. Anyway, on the other side, as I was saying, hitting the backhand right there, that's Ben McKnight. And his partner, good leave
good
there
leave, yep.
from
Josh,
Chrysler,
letting
sorry.
that go,
I keep
smart.
saying that, man.
And again, I have no problem with that. Harry had one earlier in there that he
Right.
missed, but again, that's their shot,
Yep.
right? I
Yep.
mean, you got to take it.
No, yeah, I
You
don't
gotta
think.
dance.
At this point in a set, I don't think you change
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You bring your date.
Well, and they finally gave him one.
Mm-hmm.
That was the second panel slam that didn't make it to the back screen.
That
So
was
they
considerate
had a
of them,
look
yes,
at it.
to hand it out like that.
Yeah.
All right. So 15:30. Little crucial here too. I love the.
What are these called? M&Ms?
Yeah, they
What
have
a
peanuts in
return.
them.
Oh, jeez. Is it a new kind?
Yep.
When did those come out?
They melt in your mouth, not in your hand.
Okay.
And there's a salty and a sweet component.
Jeez.
I love it.
It sounds like a winner.
Wow.
I'm really partial to the
Wow.
blue ones.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a long
This
time.
is a
Curtis-
tough one
yeah.
here. This thing's barely going over the net. Ben comes up to add a little bit and clips the top of the tape. Just
And
the
Gets
ball,
a
not the
couple
paddle.
of set
but
points out of it here.
Yep.
And he pulled back so he didn't hit the net with his paddle.
That's probably why it went over.
There it is.
So that's going to be first set there to
Wow.
Glenview 6-4. Great set
And-
and going the distance.
That might be it for me, guys.
All right,
I'll
well,
check back in.
We'll
I
miss
can
you,
go the distance.
and we'll make sure we commentate on your match regardless
luck,
of what
J-Lo.
You
Well,
can see,
wherever it is.
ask Johnny if I can move over to this court.
Happy to help.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
You betcha.
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank. Wintrust, different approach.
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute is the best choice for orthopedic care. Our walk-in ortho access clinics provide treatment by orthopedic specialists without a trip to the ER. With evening and weekend hours, we provide your family with excellent care when it matters most. Visit ibji.com to find an ortho access immediate care clinic near you.
Okay, we are going to roll right into the second set here at Glenview Club. Quick substitution with J Love popping out to play his Series 1 match. I'm Matt McClure alongside Sean Albrecht and Cal Noble donning the headset. Thanks for filling in, Cal.
Yep.
I don't know if it's a fill-in as much as, you're one of the OGs.
Well,
so.
it feels fitting to be back for the final match of the year.
Fill-in.
Could you?
That would be whack.
If you go to the second page of sound effects over there, Sean.
Yes, sir.
I think it's the purple one, right?
It is the bottom one.
Yeah. All right. You ready?
Don't do this to me.
Here we go. It's Brittany. And we are back. Gosh, that's going to be. That's how we started the season. That's how we'll finish it.
Okay, I was trying to make sure I didn't do that wrong that time.
So let me jump in here and steal Sean's classic question. What do Danny and Josh have to do to pull this match?
Is that what I sound like?
No,
Do I really?
No, I'm copying your question out here. What? Look at me. What do I look
What am I, like a late night smooth jazz DJ?
All I can guarantee is that they haven't had enough peanut M&Ms. But that's because Jason's been hoarding them.
Yeah, hey, move them.
Hoarder. Yes, sir. Sorry.
Yep. I like it.
I'm going back into the a little bit of wacky stuff here. So anyway, this is the thinking music, like Jeopardy. So no, what do Oaks and Chrysler have to do, Coach?
Chrysler.
To get, I said Chrysler, right? It's supposed to be, right?
Chrysler, yeah.
That's right. What are you making fun of?
Chrysler.
No, I don't think it's Chrysler.
It's Chrysler.
Yeah, Chrysler. No, you said it right. I'm sorry.
What do you think? What do you think PK and
So I would
DL
say
have to do?
that if I had to be nitpicky, I would say that they
Feel
let
free.
Sullivan get a little too engaged in those last 3 games.
Yes.
Where they tried to work the corner. I think that they were doing that effectively. But in that front half of the set, they were a lot more selective about taking the ball to the deuce corner.
Yes.
And then as points accelerated, that really allowed Sullivan to do more with his drive and blitz in those last few games. So I probably would intentionally try to slow it down a little bit. A few less shots towards that deuce corner.
I was just going to say, stay gold, baby.
Yeah, because I think he really got to play a little bit more active paddle in those last few games than he did up until that point in the set.
And here we go.
Let's play a
Back
second
into
one.
it. Let's play
a second one and see how this turns out. What do
Ernie
you say?
Banks. We're like it's a precursor for the summer, Coach. Talking about Ernie Banks. Let's play 2.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day. I think so.
That's a nice low drive there from Josh.
What'd you call me?
What did you call that?
Load. Yes, that's the word. The key word was load there for everybody involved. If you didn't realize what I was referring to. Load. I like to spell it L-O-D-E or L-O-E-D just to be.
What you hauling? How low you got? Rolling down.
Do we have to explain that?
Nice
because I
roll.
don't
No,
know.
it's all right.
All right, we can't.
I don't think anybody will get it.
All right, I'm just saying. That's going in.
Yeah, that overhead has
Me
really controlled the match for them so far. A little deep in the court.
We're
Some
getting
extra
into
angle, as J Love mentioned. Players a little bit on the taller side have an easier time kind of hitting that under the right circumstances. And you can change it up like that, where you can decide to go right at the corner, or you can put a bunch of angle on it and go hard off the side screen, kind of neutralize that drive.
I love that idea.
Good early move there by Danny, and great volley by Sullivan.
It was.
Sullivan is just a pure, like, talent volleyer.
Yep.
He has all these situations where he makes a shift and he's in a position where I'm like, oh, he's in trouble, and then he just like stretches a little bit.
Back out of there. Yep.
Yeah.
It is. Now look at this. By the way, this is one of my favorite parts of the match right here, which is
Nice shot.
The first point of the second set.
First point of the second set is going to tell you a lot.
Yep, exactly. It'll give you an idea of how things are going to be going.
All right, well, forfeit.
I think everybody watching knows the great Ben McKnight. He's an institution.
Yes.
Chicago platform.
Icon, yes.
But out of principle, he is Harry Sullivan's teammate today, so he is here to refer to as the Porpoise.
The Porpoise, yeah. Whoever plays with Sullivan.
It's Harry and the Porpoise.
Wow.
Jeez, that's a great overhead, too.
Talk about
It's hard to get the ball to bite and drop like that off the deuce side.
I say, not on English on that one. Yeah, there was so much spin on that one. I mean, I think it affected the revolution of the actual planet. Look at this. Thought it'd been a little bit more of a
Nice.
yes waterfall. Yay! No, what a stick.
Oh, again.
Kreitzler's
He's
awesome.
still down there.
Almost over the shoulder. And it's in there.
Caught the line.
Tell you what, these guys are talented.
I like that decision there by Danny, not fully committed to being at the net, so why don't we stay back and look for a better opportunity? Because that's usually a situation that Ben and Harry like, is that quick transition opportunity.
Yes.
Let's get back in and blitz. Let's take away a volley.
I should have been doing that occupationally a long time ago, Coach. Looking for other opportunities.
Looking for other opportunities.
Yeah, you know it, man. I'm sorry. Did I just insult everybody else I was working
in
for?
paddle and in life,
You bet.
looking for
Yeah.
other opportunities.
Not personally. I outkicked my coverage with my wife.
That's
for sure.
what I was going to say. That's what my wife felt like when we were dating. I should be looking for other opportunities.
I think my wife got the hold of the wrong resume when she was looking for. You know what I mean? Like I think somebody else's resume I got credit for inadvertently, and I think that's I'm just paying. You know, I'm trying to keep up with it for the rest of my life now.
Putting on a show
right.
for the folks next door.
He scraped it off the screen.
Dude swipe.
Little desperation stab, and
Look
now
at
we're
that.
going to blitz. Yeah.
Super
Way to
backhand
take
volley
advantage.
from D.O. Oaks just bringing it.
That is a great point, and also a really long one to invest in order to get it to go your way. You would like to have a combination of some of those investment points, but then also a few that are just sort of a quick sequence where
Like
you can
that?
walk away with some freebies. Yeah, that forehand comes, when it gets hit from that high, is always going to be a tough volley.
Always makes me feel better when you use words like investment, Coach. I'm just telling you. These days, I love it.
I love it.
It's raw sewage. Been swimming in it all that long.
Really.
Must be me.
this
Nice. A
really-
little doinky. Almost doinky there from Sullivan with that
They're
overhead.
playing so well, it's really compounding my interest in this match.
See? God, I love that.
Nice.
Get over.
So I don't know. We're going side to side a little bit here, and now we've found the middle again. But yeah, that corner to corner has typically been where Sullivan and McKnight maybe get in a little bit of trouble, right? Where you don't want, you go side to side a few too many times, and that's where Kreitzler gets to light up a forehand in a situation where you're not prepared. Oh.
And you know what? That thing had to be taken off because, again, Danny Oaks is not a tiny little guy.
Well,
That was in there.
They call him the big oak tree.
So it's like, would you get off your butt,
Come
Sean, and
on.
get out here?
What
and
kind of
get this?
decision was that?
Sorry about that. I probably could have gone and get that ball. I need the exercise, let's face it. Here we go. Coach, you find it easier to see when it's overcast like this?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, because when it's real sunny, sometimes when you're dealing with the sun, number one, and then sometimes there's a little bit of glare. But this, I don't know, I find, especially under the lights and it's overcast, I think it's actually easier
Well,
to
especially
see.
with us, didn't we just spring ahead or something?
We did. Good point. No pun intended, yes.
So, this could have been a 5 o'clock start that involved, a little extra glare, from the sun. But because it was overcast, we didn't have to deal with it. I always really respected players that could immediately adjust to, the extreme sun conditions.
Yep.
It's not one of the things I was great at, and I know that if I would have committed to, just getting better at it and practicing, it would have improved, but it was not one of the things that I had.
See, the sad thing is I practiced and I still didn't get any better at it. Get out, no. That That was almost a little tomahawky forehand that was
Yeah.
hybrid, you know?
That
like
one's,
he didn't really...
That one's really tough because it's so high, you know, in his strike zone where he hit that so much bigger than he needed to.
Yep.
But because you're already in the middle of the motion, it's
Exactly.
hard to choose to take
What
something
a
off
shot.
it.
If I thought he pulled that off. That was amazing. That would have been amazing.
That would have been cool.
Kind of in a tough position.
That's
right
one
there.
Maybe where Oak's trying to make something happen, right? Trying to
Exactly.
take away that kind of hard side screen overhead that has
Yes.
been a real positive for Glenview in terms of controlling the match.
Once more, if you just joined us, we're watching a Series 1 final, Court 2 for, between Glenview Club and Michigan Shores.
Yep.
Danny Oakes about to serve for the Michigan Shores Wolverines. And I don't know, I'm making that up. That's not their mascot. And he's serving right now to Harry Sullivan and his partner,
And the
Ben
Glenview
McKnight.
cephalopods.
All of a sudden, it's a Buckaroo Banzai throwback here.
It's a nice shift and drive to create
Why
a
is there a
little
watermelon
sequence.
there? I don't. You know, Danny generally is a really good blitzer. Sometimes I think he's so comfortable doing that that he might. I'm not going to say overdo it because I don't really think you can if you're that talented. But
Well,
against
yeah.
these guys, it's difficult.
I was going
Like,
to say, this is one of those teams that's going to take the
Shot
trade,
from Harry.
right?
Talk about
this
blitzing.
is one of those teams where I don't think McKnight is uncomfortable at all with you driving a ball low and then
Right.
trying to close. Like,
Yeah,
he is
yeah,
fine
yeah.
just being like, I'm going to volley and I'm going to stay here and
Yeah.
shift.
Yeah. And depending on the, and again, it's not that he can't do it. It's just may not be a strategic, you know, an ideology.
It's going to probably trade off, you know, it's going to be more of a trade off than it would be probably
especially
the
on the
average
backhand
match.
sides of these guys, are their backhand returns. I mean, there we go. He got it, tried to get it inside the forehand there, almost forcing a serve miss by doing that because Sullivan's backhand's so strong, he's going to sit there and pretty much make you hit him a backhand return. You try to sneak it in that forehand corner.
Force him into it.
Yep.
That's the one that Danny wants.
Yep.
And had the opportunity.
I can't resist that either. I don't blame him. You know what I mean? I'm just going to hit that. If I hit it like him, I'd hit it all the time. I can't even hit that ball. Couldn't do it.
That high backhand snap.
No. I'd have fainted already, like after I missed the, maybe revived me out there at the court. Just bring the oxygen. Yeah, you watch me do a river dance, I'm going to need just as much oxygen. Doesn't matter. River dance, shot,
Ryan
little
Flatley.
rumba. What a
Ooh,
shot.
great
Come
volley.
on.
Jeez.
Come on. Harry
Just
Sullivan.
really kept his balance
Putting
there.
on a clinic.
I mean, he was in
What
trouble
the
for a
heck?
second,
Yeah.
and then not at all. Just lowered the hands.
That was
kept-
one of the nicest drop volleys I think I've seen in a long time. Didn't even put much spin on it, just deadened the thing.
No.
It's like Mark Knowles, the old doubles.
That is
player.
part of the reason it can be so devastating to drive a ball when the other team is prepared.
Yes.
Right? Like if
Yep.
they've
They
got their
build that
balance and
wall.
they're ready
Yep.
to go.
Yep.
I do not love the situation where somebody gets to drive it and then they just can stand there and be like, yeah, well, that was close enough. So
And that seems antithetical to what a lot of people think in terms of platform. Hey, you know, they build a wall. We really don't care. We're going to drive it at them. They can't handle my drives. But you know what? At this level, the hands are so good. If they're in position, it's very difficult for them not to be ready for the ball.
they can't handle my drives. You can't handle it.
The truth, right? Exactly. Do you want to be out there returning that?
Great volley.
You, Lieutenant Weinberg.
All I know is that I would let a lot more of these returns go through to the screen if I was out on the court. I would not try to stand in there and make as many volleys as these guys.
You guys want to hear my impression of Sean's oral surgeon after his toothache?
Yes.
That's over
You
with
can't
that.
handle the tooth.
Okay, see,
Right,
now,
get it?
I don't know
Because
whether
he's-
mine was...
Because he was in so much pain
I was... Okay.
that he couldn't handle.
Woody Allen, you see,
the tooth
because
metaphorically,
he was
right?
in pain.
Because
Here, save it up and give it to me big at the end. What
Loved
was
him in
it?
Bug's Life.
Good decision. Oh, that's a tough one. Great waterfall.
Almost a dude swipe there at the
It's
bottom
just
there.
devastating when it just
Chrysler, yeah.
just dies
Yeah.
while it touches that side screen. There's not a lot.
Sullivan's kind of rolling right now.
Not a lot that can be done.
Some people have that, I don't mean to be the The Last Dragon. I don't know if anybody ever saw that movie, but he's kind of got the glow right now. He's got that Bruce Lee glow going where he's not missing much at all. Every time he seems to touch the ball, it seems to do damage. Look at that. I mean, that was a really good return from Oaks, and he kind of picked that up like, hey, man, whatever. Doinkish, close. That's another tough thing about platform. There are ebbs and flows, if you will, where somebody's going to get real hot, and you kind of either keep the ball away from him, or you just say, you know, we're going to stay out here and play conservative until this guy cools off.
I love Bruce Lee movies.
Well, that one was kind of a spoof about it. Where it was I'm trying to think. The villain was Shonuff, and Ty Mock played.
Oh yeah. Remember when Bruce Lee, as a villain, fought?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
No, that was good too.
Yeah.
But I really liked it when he fought
transition.
Chuck Norris.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Walker, Texas Ranger, who was probably the most realistic of all of the
exactly.
An actual Olympian
for sure
in contact sports.
Oh, no question about it. As a matter of fact, Heaton mentioned that in an interview in a very humble way. By the way, 3-0 in favor of the Glenview Club.
Glenview Club out to a little lead here.
Yeah,
thanks to our sponsors for bringing us this match.
Absolutely.
And for sponsoring the Bruce Lee marathon that we're going to watch after this while leaving the channel live. I also appreciated that was still in an era where Chuck Norris did absolutely no body grooming.
Right.
As the villain, it was like Bruce Lee's all oiled up, and Chuck Norris was like, "I've got hair on my shoulders, and we're just gonna leave
guys. One gorilla or 40 guys, or Chuck Norris."
Yep.
Exactly. So, yeah, for sure.
Whose? Chuck Norris's birthday's today.
Is it really?
No idea.
Is he like 88 years?
Cal, when's your birthday?
He's good.
Thursday.
Is that right?
You were so close. You and Chuck Norris could have had very parallel lives because of how I believe the importance of birth
Chrysler,
order and year.
That was one of the best volleys I've seen in a long time. I mean, Sullivan absolutely hammered that backhand, and Pete just handled it like it was a routine day at the office, man. That was amazing. Exactly.
Come on.
No, they asked Chuck Norris, hey,
that is going to start to happen.
Who do you think would, do well? And that was, at the time, it was Van Damme and Steven Seagal. And Chuck Norris said, well, listen, I was PKA full contact karate champion for four or 5 years in a row. So, I mean, I got no problem sparring. I wonder if those guys feel the same way.
Nice drive again.
Oh, that's nasty.
That's a great roller.
Just missed. Okay, I've sufficiently jinxed Harry Sullivan because he finally missed a shot there. Sorry, Harry. Anyway. All right. Jumping out to a 30-love lead, though, here. The Michigan Shores team of... I love the lob volley. If J-Lo were here, he'd be matching it. Look at the hands.
Wow.
This is what I'm talking about.
Great stretch.
I mean, he's rolling here. And McKnight is just being Ben McKnight. I'm hearing these. Now I'm not even, smelling the M&Ms. I'm hearing them now. It's amazing.
I think those are the waffle chips.
Are they?
Yeah, the waffle chips are
That's going to town.
You're really
you're
into
allowed.
these waffle chips.
You're allowed.
Anything in a waffle shape, really. I'm just super excited.
I love waffles. I even can't make a decision.
Volley.
I can't even make a decision politically. I've got a waffle.
You're just waffling all the time?
Everywhere in my life, yes.
Aggressive.
Seamer, and he handled it.
I think the seam might have made it a little easier.
Get over it, maybe. That's a good point. You're so sharp. How do you figure that stuff out? Nice dig, Inzy. Wow.
Smart. This is also one of those matches where you can just tell how much this season Sullivan and McKnight have played together because there's so many sequences where they're just setting each other up.
Yes.
I mean, Ben is getting ready to drive a backhand off the screen, and Sullivan's already at the service line.
Yep.
It's just...
All right, 40-30, I should say. Well, it didn't look like 40-30. Didn't he just serve to the deuce side? I don't know if it's 40-30.
Little short.
All right, now it's, well, it's
All right.
it's definitely add in right now for sure. We got to figure, or is that game? All right, here we go.
40-30.
Advantage.
Yeah, Chrysler
Michigan
and Oaks. Yep.
Shores.
That's a good serve. And
Great
he hammered that
return.
one. Super
Wow.
hands.
Stayed in.
And on top of it.
That's the lob that you need. When you're dealing with that waterfall, if you can just put some extra height on it, if you can find a way
Shot.
to add.
Wow. McKnight.
Yep. Taking away that side screen with that backhand.
Unbelievable. So I guess, wait a minute. It was must have been 30-40.
30-40 it was, if
All
that's
right.
where we're at. So 4-0.
Return. Nice.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I think the difficult part here is that if you want to start to gain control of this match,
Yes.
it is much more likely that you need to slow it down than speed it up.
For sure.
Well, we saw last week that exact strategy
Yes.
work
Yeah.
in the second set.
Yeah, and it did not turn into a victory, but it did become a much closer,
More of a battle,
yeah,
yep.
much closer battle.
They took that
Even
second
though
set,
I don't
those
know
guys,
that the
yeah.
scores maybe
Indicated it.
reflected it, but just those like 4 games of slow play really kept everything close.
All right, 30-15. McKnight's serve. Kicking like the quintessential mule.
Come on! Oh yeah, it's a good dig.
Bring it. Oh yeah, it's already been brought. Okay.
Yeah, that's the
No
one.
way did that go in.
They got it. Oh, that is tough.
Unbelievable. That take a weird
Yeah,
kick, I think.
Yep, on the line, skidded a little bit, did
Wow.
not come off the deck the
Because
way
it
that.
didn't look like Chrysler got. He looked like he was set up for it. He just kind of went.
I agree. I mean, I agree that he would have set up and looked to smoke
Ripped
that
it.
follow-up shot. It just did not quite come off the deck correctly.
But I agree with you. I mean, and of course, that's kind of a cliche. Hey, man, we got to slow this down. We're getting rolled a little bit, so we got to stem the tide a little bit. But that really is, as much of it as cliche as it is, it really does. You have to kind of start that way. You kind of have to just break the rhythm a little bit.
I do think that part of.
That's a perfect lob.
Yep. I do think that part of McKnight and Sullivan, like, I don't think their game is designed to allow you to slow down that much.
No.
It's not that they can't play the placement overhead, but they hit a lot more shots that are designed to be
Oh, yeah.
like, I hope you drive this off the screen because we're in great position,
No,
right?
that's a really good point because although they'll put spin on the ball like that, a lot of the time, especially when they're hitting their overheads, they're putting some pace on this thing. I mean, that's
Yeah.
got some decent velocity on
Yeah,
that thing.
but there's just so many situations where, like, the overhead is, hit in a way where it's like, yeah, it's fine if you want to drive this one, go ahead.
Right.
Like that right there.
Well,
That's
yeah.
like, I don't think Sullivan cares if it comes out with a forehand drive, especially with Ben at the
Nice
net
pin.
and
Wow.
prepared. It's a good cutter.
Wow. And I don't know if you could say this, but I would imagine Chrysler and Oaks would actually rather have it the other way around. They'd rather probably be at the net at this point.
Yeah, I agree, but
Jeez.
great move. Oh,
Yes.
and the lead cord. So that's a tough point to play and well played.
Yes.
And so now the difficulty is that's the point we played in order to, get back to even.
Right.
And is
Good hands.
40-30-4-0 enough time to, change your style and become super patient?
Well, I'm not particularly busy, guys, so if you're...
I don't need to be anywhere.
If you're
That's
if
fine.
you're
If you
game,
wanna-
I'd be happy to hang out for a while. I know
that's
you know,
okay.
it's not exactly a great prospect thinking about hanging out with yours truly out there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can totally see, but there were also people showing up at the park. A great crowd already.
Oh, yeah.
At the Glenview Club. People getting in
Yep.
early.
Hut's full. Whole group of people out on the deck. Fire pits are on.
You bet. That barbecue smells phenomenal.
Barbecue smells good.
And we were talking about it earlier. It's the combination. I think Elena might have even said this combination of a barbecue and then the burnt, wood or the kind of campgrounds. Oh, you love that. And I know it doesn't smell good in your coat after a while, but I'll take it as a cologne. I'm just saying I would do it.
It'll be fine.
Yep. Or just a cologne. Sean, you got to wear something.
Nice lob.
Dude, swipey.
Yeah, it's a good setup.
This is crucial right here. You almost feel like, well, I was not going to say if they lose this game, they're in a big trouble, but, you know, they do want to kind of, if they're going to lose it, you want to lose it at a certain way.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's trouble either way.
Yep.
And it is
trouble,
really
TRUBIL,
difficult.
by the way. That's the way
It is really, and that thing bounces off the top beam, does not come back down, and is a point for
so
Michigan
the patience
Shores.
for Oaks and Chrysler paid off right there. They get a break point right.
Bounced off into the weeds towards the barbecue. I would have totally gone to get it, but I didn't want to.
I wouldn't have left the barbecue.
I just
is the
didn't feel
problem.
like it.
I'm not coming back.
Let me go get that ball. I couldn't find
Yeah.
it, but I did get 2 burgers.
I'll be training for the next Olympics in LA for the
So
barbecue
game point
competition.
opportunity here for Michigan
Oh,
Shores.
you're kidding me.
The dagger
I'm
volley.
telling you, Sullivan's just been, not that McKnight has not been playing well, but I'm just saying, Sullivan's just hit a bunch of just
Don't
really
drive
tough.
it at him. You're just
No.
going to make him mad.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
does it again. Don't take a set. It'll just make him angry.
Finally. Harry don't know.
Get up. Yeah, that is the one that
Chrysler's like, oh yeah? How
that
about
is the
this
one
pace?
that kept him close in the first set.
How about you
is
volley this one?
Chrysler looking for opportunities to take those drives from above net level and get some leverage on it.
It's impressive.
It's a good one. Uh-oh. Yeah, way to
Doink
line that
it,
up
doink.
and off the
And he
nick.
got a doink out of it.
Jeez.
That's talent.
Look at how
Ladies and
long,
gentlemen,
look at how long
Danny
Danny
Oaks.
held this,
I know.
lined it up, and then, was able to keep his
He'll
balance
be here,
while,
maybe not all week, but he's been here for a while, and he'll be here the rest of the evening.
I mean, a couple hours at
Yeah,
least.
you got
Solid.
that stayed in. That's
Huh?
amazing. That's amazing volley, man. You had to reach for that one too. Doink dish. I'm telling you, radar.
Yeah, see, this is one of the things that Sullivan does so well is you almost can't hit a floater probing drive
Yep.
when he's looking for it because his volley just gets
Like that
buried in
idea.
the... Oh!
It's a really good idea. I don't
read
think
it early.
We've seen one of those recently, and you got to be kind of strong in this weather to be able to pull one of those off as a roller.
Just got to be strong in general.
That's true.
That's why
All
Cal
right.
can play.
Back to there you go. A
Great
veritable
return.
Hercules.
And a follow-up.
Hercules out there.
Yep. That's
Shot.
the drive that Ben is looking
McKnight.
for.
That's,
Did
again,
you hit it too hard off the back screen to my
Yeah,
backhand?
yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Exactly. Yeah, when he hits it and it gets an error, it's a McKnight, and if he hits it for a win, it's a Ben McKnight. That's what we call it. Speed.
He dug it out.
Oh, yeah,
Great
that's just
touch.
smart.
Great
Just smart.
touch.
Come
Way
on.
to come up with a hold there. That was the game.
I'm telling you, Glenview, GVC, just
Yeah. So this is what's so difficult in
shots
this
at the right
situation is that is the style of game that Michigan Shores
Yes.
needs, except that if you wait until 4-0 to play that style and one of them doesn't go your way, you're in
Exactly.
serious trouble. That might have been a 2-0 adjustment
exactly.
in order to give yourself some time. Easier said from the hut than in reality, though.
Tell you what, Danny Oaks has got some cool kicks on. Have you seen those shoes? Those are cool, man. I don't even know what those are.
They're Yeezys.
They look like, are they?
I don't. I hope not.
You sold me that. I was thinking.
They're Yeezys.
I was going to go out there going, hey man, like nice Yeezys. Like, show what's the matter with you?
First person to wear Yeezys and paddle is kicked out of the sport. I'm just going to go ahead and just declare it. I don't even care what the rules are in the bylaws.
Good
I'm just
hands
gonna-
from Mr. Chrysler right there. Not an easy volley at all. Kind of in at the right
Nice
hip
return. Ooh, and the lead cord clipper.
there. Lobsk. The Popeye lob. Wow. Got a front row seat for that shot. Almost took his
They were
nose
both there.
Yeah, guys took his nose out there.
But you called it and you played it, so that's what you were supposed to do.
That's right. Yeah.
Nice rip. That's a
Great
great volley
touch.
from Danny. That's going to be
Yeah,
wide.
you got to leave that one, yeah.
So
All right.
court number 3 is going on out there. That has turned into quite the battle. They don't have a score at the moment, but I think they're in their second set.
Oh, he did. He's there. Somebody's there. Smart. He's there too.
Nightmare.
Look at this guy.
What a nightmare.
Speed.
Jeez.
These Michigan Shore guys can fly.
And then he's going to just get back like
Man,
everything was
I mean,
fine.
that was just crazy movement. I thought point was over two in a row there, and they ran both of them down.
A lot of great
That's a
overhead
great
sequences
waterfall.
here from Ben. Just digging six,
that's like
7
come
shots in a row out.
Ben McKnight putting on a clinic out there with the waterfall. I mean, that's Niagara. They're just falling off a cliff there. Oh,
All right, 40-30. You do end up in these situations in
Fortuitous
playoffs and
miss
finals
there.
where every game matters, right? You can end up,
This is match point, isn't it?
you can end up tied.
And it is.
Then it goes to sets, and then it goes to games, and so that one goes to Glenview. Ben
Wow.
McKnight, Harry Sullivan getting it done.
Congratulations,
Danny
though.
Oaks
I
and
guess
Josh
they're in
Chrysler
order for
playing great.
Glenview. Winning court 2. Let's just see how the rest of their team does. The rest of the evening, we'll be doing
We'll be
that
here for
type
the
of
duration.
reporting or, for different results for teams, right? If we get information, we can.
Yeah, when we get
Pass it along.
when we get scores,
Yeah.
we will certainly update the
That's
stream.
always exciting to me. I find that exciting anyway.
We are going to get this next match out here. We'll go back to the starting soon screen, but we will not turn the stream off to bring you whichever next court is most readily available.
Yes.
I suspect that it would be court 1, but I'm not 100% sure depending on who was available to go where and when.
That's right. So don't go changing.
Yes. There is a chance that if they needed to try to get Series 1 matches out and other, courts weren't here or available, we might come back with Series 2.
Exactly.
We'll see how it goes.
The way things roll, man.
But we'll pop out for 5 minutes, and we'll see you right back here.
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute is the best choice for orthopedic care. Our walk-in ortho access clinics provide treatment by orthopedic specialists without a trip to the ER. With evening and weekend hours, we provide your family with excellent care when it matters most. Visit ibji.com to find an ortho access immediate care clinic near you.
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank. Wintrust, different approach, better results.
Okay, it's time for us to bring you another match here this evening.
Yes.
Court 1.
Quiet.
It's going to be another Series 1 match. We left it as is. Glenview, Saints Peter and Paul against Michigan Shores, Sasha Georgievich and Graham McNerney.
Amen.
Amen. God bless paddle.
How big is that kick serve from McNerney, man?
It's
That's not fair.
yeah, it's got some movement on
Is that
it.
legal? I don't think that's legal.
This is going to be an always entertaining match here because all 4 players are good. Not like these other matches that we've been watching where there's a bunch of slackers out there.
Players,
Not like those previous matches where everyone was just, mailing it in. But it will be fun. Because all
As
4 of
fun
these
as paddle
players
can
are
be.
fun. Yeah, as fun as paddle can be.
Oh yeah.
Which is a lot.
I
Quite a bit.
love it.
We don't have any other results from you on the Series 1 side because no other matches have completed. I do think that on court number 3, I think that Glenview might have lost the first set. Michigan Shores taking the first set. I don't know that. I think they're deep in a second.
That means Andrew's got him right where he wants him.
That's right. That's Andrew's sweet spot. But does he have the flu bad enough in order to flip the switch and crush a million forehands out of the corner?
You're going to San Francisco?
That's what happened last
week.
week.
Flew?
They got the flu.
Yeah. And I mean, we're not really supposed to root, but I mean, he is the home racket sports director.
Oh, I'll root for Andrew Buchholz in any situation all day. I don't care what the deal is.
Well, he's also a calendar guy now, isn't he?
He could defect, and I'd be like, that Andrew, he's, I know he's not American anymore, but you gotta love him.
Don't you get it? He's trying to defect. Anyway, no, this will be a great match, just like the last one. Which, look, we're seeing some of the. That's the cool thing about Chicagoland, and not to opine about Chicagoland paddle, but
well, we're allowed. It's a league.
But every time you'll see a Series 1 match, you're seeing basically a national caliber match, because pretty much everybody on Series 1 will play national events and win at that level.
It's obnoxious.
It's crazy. So
I wonder where Jonas Merrickx is tonight.
Good question.
He's like a negative 19 PTI or something. he didn't make the
He's
cut.
in the coal mine.
He didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
What is he, negative 19? He was the 9th spot, first alternate. He wasn't.
What a hack.
He actually is going to host the Men's Illinois States this weekend, which, God willing, we're going to live stream.
I know. As if you hadn't had enough of us. Thanks to our sponsors.
Quick, change the channel.
Quick, let's talk about the sponsors. Wintrust Community Bank, Illinois Boat Joint Institute, and of course Viking Athletics.
And Viking, unleashing the warrior within you.
1,000,000 times over.
To another successful season.
All right.
Okay, so this is a fun and unique circumstance here because Graham McNerney and Sasha Georgievich might be the 2 guys in the league that refuse, that can just not miss any shots and refuse to play offense if they don't want to.
That's true. Yeah, for sure.
And so, can you survive the mental onslaught if they fall into a pattern where they're like, you know what, let's just win a couple games by lobbing, and then you're just out there for, 90 minutes, and it's 3-1.
Well, it looks like I guess McNerney and Georgievich are going to serve first. Looks that way, anyway.
Yeah.
And generally, and again, one more time, this is the finals. This is the court 1. It's got to be court 1, right? You don't put.
Sure. I feel good that this is court 1, unless all both teams were, stacking and then, accidentally met up against each other.
Welcome to the Series 17 of the event. It's not happening. And look, I'm Series 17,
this is
so
the
I can
Series
say
11.
that,
This is the Series 11 final. I don't know what
All right.
Who got paid what to make this happen?
So they're going to be started out here as Graham McNerney on the near side with the black hoodie on, or I should say a sweatshirt. That looks like a hoodie, right? It is. and his partner in the white, Sasha.
I really like the T-shirt hoodie. I'm a big fan of
Me too. Uncharacteristic. He's already on.
Get the errors out of the
mic
match.
there.
He's full of rage.
Well-
Anyway, Graham's serving to
I've
Pete
watched
Rose,
enough Graham
and then Paul
McNerney.
Rose to his left in the black. So this is going to be a war, pretty much. Go
Watch
ahead, I'm
enough
sorry.
Graham McNerney to know. I think they're trying to rush to try to get as much of the match in before the weather comes, because he doesn't normally serve that fast.
No.
Not as in like he's a slow server. He's
No.
really moving.
For sure.
Well, I'm sure that's a
race
legitimate
not
strategy. Is if the first set starts to slip away, you just decide you're going to lob until the lightning shows up, which is something we're dealing with. I don't know, if you're outside Chicagoland, maybe unaware, but we had a little chaos today with a whole bunch of teams trying to start matches early
Moving
and
around.
play sooner
Yeah, sure.
because 8:30 was kind of
Something like that.
Hey, storms could hit and
Oh,
we
yeah.
could, get stuck. So they really did everything they could to, we obviously went live at a little after 5 p.m. in order to.
This is why I like
try
to
to get
lob
some
the ball
matches out.
very low, because
Great.
otherwise it
overhead.
helps with the rain. You don't want to bring, if you hit it too high. I don't even know why I'm thinking that way, but I didn't do very well in school, so I guess it.
Remedial math.
Please give all you can. If I've done it, this is what happens when you don't study. Anyway,
Yeah.
here we are in the third point and the 91st shot of this point right here.
Sasha is really good
Yes,
at this
all
role.
day.
He
Yeah.
will lob and cause problems. He doesn't hit the drive particularly hard, but he can do a lot of different things. He
Get
put a
over.
lot of spots.
Yep. It's a great
on the
backhand
ball.
roll.
That was a solid.
I think great
little
backhand
skid
roll
off the
and
deck
Paul
there.
Rose pretty much are synonymous right now, considering how well he hits that shot. Just the backhand in general. Now look at that. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so they start out.
Great
The
return.
Roses start out with a break, and the Roses have a pretty good streak on our live stream.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
2-0.
I don't think they've. I know. I don't
Both
think
of
they've
them
lost.
have
Yeah.
played a couple of matches.
Not that there's
throughout the
anything
year.
to that, because let's face it, there's really no such thing if you believe in that sort of thing, like I do.
Well, gentlemen, a quick update via AccuWeather.
Mm-hmm.
It is currently drizzling, which it is not,
Okay.
and it will continue to drizzle until around 8:06 p.m. when a severe thunderstorm is expected to begin. When the lightning alarm will go off is anyone's guess,
Amazing.
but it seems pretty clear that there's going to be some weather.
What's that thing called? The Sure Guard? The
Yeah.
guard?
Thor guard?
Thor Guard?
Thor Guard.
Yeah.
Isn't that where the other side of the dimension is, where Odin
Nice
is?
serve.
Thorgard? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have to pay a royalty to Marvel just from talking about it.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's going to bring some rain right there. That's a moonshot.
Yep. That lob is going to create a lot of opportunities, though.
Yep.
It's, if nothing else, moving you back in the court, that deep. You really got to be hitting quality overheads to stay out of trouble.
Now we talk about this when we're when we were called upon to coach. Try to hit the ball over the lights or the level of the lights when you're lobbing the ball, and Graham is probably as good as anybody doing that.
Particularly on a defensive lob, right?
For sure.
I mean, you can mess with the trajectory of the shot. That is one of the things that makes paddle interesting. Is you
Yep.
can intentionally hit a lob at a lower trajectory and
Yep.
kind of start to turn it into offense.
Yep.
Both Graham and Sasha have that gear where they can start to really get comfortable with lobs and do a lot of different things with them.
Yep.
But I do think it's difficult that it's real hard to make them uncomfortable. They just don't mind.
No,
when,
it's a great shot from Pete Rose right there. Kind of a cutter.
Yep.
That wasn't even an overhead. I would say,
Did you just say 4 love? It sounded like you did.
40 love. Yeah.
I think 40 love.
And the other thing is, and I'm just going to say it, the fact that they're brothers, they've been playing, next to each other for how many years?
At least 3.
Yeah, more than that, probably. I mean, just on the athletic.
Yeah.
In the athletic.
There, Pete saying feeling like he should have volleyed it, then he pulled away at the last second, like a little indecisive. Because that is very gettable off the screen.
Pete usually turns around and goes, "You're damn right, that was your fault." If he's anything like my brother, like, "You're darn right that was your fault. Routine damn shot. You're supposed to." I don't want to have to tell you again. What a shot for McNerney.
Just reading it early and taking it at the peak of the bounce from the center of the court.
Knocking that puppy down. Still a point to hold for the Roses. Oh, that's a great return. Look at that screen drive off of
That's
that
a
ball.
great early decision by Pete. Deciding to let it go to the screen, already having decided that he's going to drive it back because he knows exactly where the ball's going to end up.
Oh, yeah.
Nice pick. Great little cut there. The cut off that backhand.
Yeah, they can't get that in terms of
It's one thing to shovel it to the corner. It's something else to add that little bite on the ball. That's
just
a really solid shot. Yeah.
I personally love Sasha's serve because it comes at you. Doesn't even look like it's going to kick that much, and it just takes off.
It moves enough. That's it feels like it should be easier than it is.
Yep.
But
sort of like croquet.
Exactly.
I've been jonesing for a croquet analogy.
Exactly like croquet. That's just
Cal,
what I was thinking.
Like a cool breeze on a warm day, just coming in with the, yeah. There's something I want to be good at for the Olympics is croquet. Oh, all right. I guess you can cash one if you're up 40 love.
Fine, we'll give Sasha one.
That's in there.
Yep.
Yeah, the other thing is you just watch. I would think they'd be switching. No, maybe not. I was going to say because I'm used to seeing.
No, I think.
No, you're right.
Right.
No, because Paul's backhand roller is on that side. I think you're right.
Yeah, I don't think that there's going to need to be any switching on the Rose side. They both have a lot of tools. I think it's good for there to be some variety on the overheads.
It's more of a choice, not necessarily a orientation.
They can both hit pretty high-quality shots.
Oh, yeah.
It's not...
Both sides, they can both rip the ball.
That's
I like
a great
that move. From Sasha.
Sneaky.
Oh. You know what? Come on.
And the top or
something?
the bottom beam.
You want to talk about a tribute to how good this level is. We were kind of impressed by Sasha's move, thinking that was actually going to win the point for him.
It was a great move, and that was the only, like that volley where it, hit off that bottom beam was the only one that he wasn't going to get back. Right, because he recovered well.
And that's the one that the Roses hit. Don't you love it?
Yep, but still 2-1 there. Glenview, Georgievich, McNerney on the board for Michigan Shores.
Oh, yeah. And I tell you what, for it possibly to be maybe some later inclement weather, we've got a great crowd here. I mean, it's
no
fantastic.
big deal. It'll be fine. Another great director, Chris Warner, by the way, at Michigan Shores, coaching, all those teams, big program.
There's
lots
a guy we like
activity.
having on the mic every so often.
Oh, yeah.
He's fantastic.
Tons of dedication.
Oh, yeah.
I think he lives in Kankakee and drives in.
Does he
every
really?
day from? I mean, he's far. He's far, and the dedication that he has to, to just always be there for his membership is pretty incredible.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, try keeping up with that. He's got to just.
Wow, you really got that return to dip.
Yep. That's another thing that Graham has developed by his own admission in his game is that he's driving a lot more returns on the forehand side. He would necessarily do that he wouldn't do that on a regular basis.
Goal looking for the roller, and it's
Titleist 4.
Out of here. I don't know if that one's coming back. Oh, it did come back. Look
Somebody
at that.
tracked it down. I don't think it got as far as a porta-john like the last one, but
Yeah.
that was impressive.
You would think that'd be a souvenir for a lucky fan.
Get down.
Yeah, see,
okay.
that's an
Don't try
adjustment
this
there.
at home. Don't. I'm sorry, but Graham is just talented. He's off his back foot.
Yeah, this
Check
one
this
one
out.
kicked enough where you would
He's off
think
his-
he would
he's
let
off
it
his
go to
back
the
foot,
side
and he just
screen, and instead
basically arms it at 100 miles an hour into the. That's impressive.
it's
that
just all
just does
timing.
not have-
It's
yeah,
just
you
it's
know-
just knowing that ball's going to show up in that
That's
spot.
not-
Sneaky.
Yeah.
No,
Just
a little
missed.
wide. That's that movement that, as he kind of patrols,
Yep.
up to the service line, makes moves as though he's going to blitz.
Speaking of, Graham is moving into the next game
It's a perfect segue.
quickly.
The other thing is, and I would mention to any students I've had, first of all, I just apologize to you for having to be, you having to have me as your instructor. But if you are watching, if you are still,
throw that in
if
there.
you are still interested in the game at this point, but just watch the movement for these guys. I mean, on either side of the net. Not that the last four guys didn't have the same thing, but if you watch, don't even watch where the ball's going, but watch where the ball's going, and then watch how they move according to where the ball goes. Because even if it's just one or two steps, they're shifting. I mean, they're moving, and the bottom line is half of the battle is preparation and anticipation in this game. That is big.
Jeez.
Great paddle does look like they're hitting the ball to each other because they've already moved
Yes.
and set up to shut down the area of the court where the ball's going to be.
Exactly.
Which is when you need to just.
And it's just those little tiny moments that, little errors creep in. I would agree that was
I think it was.
Let's take another look at this serve.
rocket.
I mean, I don't know how he one-timed it.
Yeah. Great dig. Rockets from the sockets.
You guys are so creative.
Ooh,
that's in there.
sweet backhand.
This is a really interesting thing too, because all the times that we watch Graham McNerney play this year have been in the the semis or the finals of tournaments.
Correct.
He just moves so much faster when it's not his 8th match of the day.
You know what? You got a point there, Cal.
He's got some spring in his
He's
step,
fresh.
as
Yeah.
opposed to have played
That is
24 hours
big.
of paddle.
That is the, and I mean, this works for a lot of racket sports, tennis in particular, across the spectrum. League play has really kind of taken over. I mean, especially in tennis, more people are playing league tennis now than are playing tournament tennis these days, because you do cash, a lot of time going through a tournament, especially if you do well. You win, you're staying there. I mean, even if you play, let's just say you play a men's open, whether it's one of the H divisions or not, you're cashing a whole weekend.
It's a totally different. It's hard. It's a totally different level of like time investment, right?
Yep.
I mean, like you commit to playing tournament paddle or
Correct.
tournament tennis, you are basically saying like, hey, here's 9 weekends where I'm just fully unavailable, right? You play, league matches, and you're like, yeah, there's 3 hours one weeknight, most weeks.
Exactly.
And you don't have to play every time, and if your partner can't play, it doesn't matter. Like you play with somebody else. Like
and depending on how big the tournament you want to play, you may have to be out of the area.
right.
It's not
Yeah,
like
so
you're going to be.
there's the travel, aspect, and then there's the time commitment that goes with it. Yeah, it's just a whole other level. And I've said before, I do think that there are some phenomenal players out there that, can win so many one-off matches in terms of quality and talent.
Correct.
But they just might not be geared to invest to just be
time.
like, yeah, I'm gonna play 9 matches. Like
It's funny you say
I
that.
can play 1 or 2 matches on a Saturday afternoon, but I can't play 7.
This is probably why every so often there'll be maybe a couple players per week on what we call the APTA Tour, which goes all over the United States. I mean, I think you go out as far as California, if I'm not mistaken, and
You
then
are
Denver.
mistaken.
No, I think there is one in California, believe it or not. There is a stop out there, but
I think there's a facility out there, but I don't know if they played a tournament
okay.
or
I just
hosted
saw-
I don't know if there was a tour,
I just
a tour
saw
event or
I
not.
could have sworn I saw him on the schedule. But anyway, we know there was in Denver because we covered it. But the point is, you'll see a few players from the area in question that are fantastic talents, and you're going, where do these guys came from? Like, where do they come from? And it's usually the local heroes that don't decide to travel and play the rest of the tour. All the rest of the stops on tour, they just play, the ones that are close to maybe where they are because they don't have the time or the wherewithal to travel that much. So that happens. And it probably happens more in the Chicago charities than it does any other tournament I can think of. I mean, then again, you could say the Nationals, too. Weren't they in Short Hills this year? Nationals were Short Hills, weren't they?
Yeah, speaking of, congrats to Graham and his partner Adam for making it to the semifinals.
Yep.
Nationals. I think we all take for granted seeing them in the pretty much the semifinals, I think, of every tournament they have ever played
Or
in.
finals.
Lots of finals.
They were defending champions,
of course,
weren't
yeah.
they, for last
year?
year?
Oh, absolutely.
Look at that cut.
They'll
That's
be
beautiful.
back.
Oh, good pick. It's a great recovery sequence there from
It's a
the
good idea
Rose
to bail,
team.
too. Oh, look at this. It's in there. Almost hit it too hard. It was a little long anyway.
So I think we can safely say he hit it too hard.
Thanks, Cal.
Technically correct is the best kind of
Thank you,
correct.
Cal.
Also, not pointing this out as in he's doing a foot vault, but I'm starting to see he's like a serve vault. Paul Rose is. He's hitting the ball before his foot touches. It's all legal, but he is getting to the service line very quick.
Well, there is an art for a shot.
Let cord clip there.
There is an art form to doing that. Let's face it.
The art of the shot.
Exactly. Not only the art of getting the first volley is really what I'm talking about, Cal, because that's probably not only the toughest shot in the game.
It's also where you'll see players when they hit the underhand serve.
Yep.
Right, and either with some topspin or if they put a little cut on it, but that super low contact.
Right.
If you time it with your rhythm or your step forward, it does help. You are a little closer to the net.
Right, which makes it easier to hit that first volley. And you're prepared. That's another thing. Want to make sure I tell the people that don't ever want a lesson from me again. But
I'm still getting emails.
If you watch some of these guys,
good move.
even if they're not completely where they want to be in terms of getting as close to the net as they can be for the first volley, they will. They're ready or they're prepared whenever they got to hit that volley. Not necessarily running through it. What a shot! Great touch.
Good dig.
Look at Graham. Unbelievable.
Well, he did show that he was going to stay for
Yeah,
a little
that's
longer
true.
to try to get
That's true.
to try to get the drive to get hit harder so
Yeah.
that it would be easier off the screen.
That's the other thing he's worked on and hit every so often. Nowhere near as much as the drive forehand, but he will come over the backhand on occasion now on the one-hand side.
Sorry to cut in. I wasn't really listening anyways. We got chat involved on our final match of the season.
Really?
Average Bros Platform Tennis, I don't know who you are, says that, Sean, you weren't that bad of a coach.
Yeah, you weren't that bad of a coach.
And TBSS with a very nice comment, in my opinion, saying they're not shooting skeet tonight at Glenview, which is
True.
a rare occurrence.
Yeah.
That's true.
Actually, let me go ask if they could get the shotguns out. I don't know what to do.
Just doesn't feel right without it.
Yeah, well,
So peaceful and enjoyable here.
for sure. I do miss it a little bit, You're right. Usually in the daytime, though, because, I don't know if you're going to... I'd probably be more successful at night shooting skeet. I would. Doink is, she's there.
A little wide.
All right, so Graham's missed two uncharacteristic shots there, but... So add to the roses here to even it up at 3. Let's get some action.
It's a great volley.
Love that.
That's tough.
Yeah. The idea
Sasha
is
pulling the trigger on the right
I was gonna
opportunities.
say.
He's not going to let himself, miss. 2 drives in the net there. That'll.
also got to
that'll
give
drive him insane.
Paul Rose credit on that last one where Graham was blitzing, but Paul kept his composure and was able to kind of make sure the ball stayed on. He's allowed. It's a long season.
Chastising himself for being a little stubborn and trying to add
Yeah.
the backhand roller when he was like, you don't need that. Too deep in the court.
Get that.
That's a great lob. That's going to turn into a problem.
Sit down. Oh. That was definitely drivable, maybe not that angle.
Oh, it was the right play. Yeah.
Yeah.
He maybe was trying to, do too much with it with a little inside-out angle and put it in the corner.
Yeah, that's the other thing I was going to mention also, that these guys, the versatility of these teams, the Roses, believe it or not, they're just as comfortable at the baseline as they are as a net tandem. It's not like they're feeling like, I mean, depending on who they're playing against, they may want to be at either position.
Yeah, they don't care.
But no, these guys, that's...
Honey Badger don't care.
Yeah, there's... In there.
It's a great return. A couple great return sequences there.
That's the idea.
So Roses with an opportunity.
Yep. For the break.
Yep.
It's in there.
Another great angle. Tough to find that angle on that backhand.
Totally tough. I mean, geez, he could have, probably pulled it even further to the right. I mean, by a half an inch, but it was out. All right, 4-3, the Roses break.
Quick 2 games.
Exactly. For Glenview. So out in front 4-3. First set. Once again, if you just joined us, if you're watching the CPTC team finals, this is court 1 of series 1. Glenview Club versus Michigan Shores. Pete and Paul Rose on the far side against Sasi Djordjevic and Graham McNerney for Michigan Shores on the near side here.
Yep.
And I'm going to guess every set is going to count.
Yeah, they're going to count them tonight. This is going to be one of those situations where the sets count.
Yeah, you're
all right. 4-3.
Which is the way it really should be,
Glenview
guys.
Club.
I like that.
It's not a break until you hold, but you paid for the whole seat. You only need the edge. Well, shout out to our buddy Pat Layden, the Chicago Platform Tennis Charities.
Yeah.
Just because I know he likes that one.
Well, you know what? He's pretty much in that chair on a regular basis. He does a lot of umping. Am I wrong?
Yeah. Yep.
So.
He's done a lot of that for charities. He does a lot with the league.
Yep.
He does a lot with the website.
Good dude. That's good people, man.
He does a lot when I say, I want to sell the email addresses. And he's like, all right, well, don't tell anyone.
We're joking, of course.
Thank you for that disclaimer,
We value
Cal.
your privacy.
To an extent,
Just don't check your email for the next couple of days.
Assign it to spam as quickly as possible.
They will not stop.
It's great lob locations here.
Communication. I love the cutter. That was disguised beautifully.
Let it drop a little extra low. Still looked like at the beginning as he set it up, it still looked like he was going to hit a little snap waterfall.
The old man dressed as a bush in volley form.
What a disguise.
Shrubbery.
The M-dab.
Oh, yeah. We'll do this here.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just want to make sure. No wires pop out. It's an imperfect place.
Just in case anybody thought that we were exaggerating here, I feel obliged to say that Matt McClure is sincerely sitting with a 10-gallon bucket of peanut M&Ms in between his legs right now.
Well, it's not open, but I forgot about it. Thanks,
yeah,
Cal.
let's open that up.
What a great reminder. That's Cal's backdoor version of just being like, hey, capacity M&Ms.
I could be telling. All of that stuff.
Fine,
I could be saying so much stuff, and I can't say it because I'm on probation.
You know what's actually become really strange is
Open the door.
If you go to the store and you are like, that bag of peanut M&Ms costs $8. I'm always like, what a ripoff. I mean, at Glenview, there's 5 gallons.
Yeah. You know, and speaking of
What do you think
switching,
Jason Love's lifetime peanut M&M consumption is? Like, what would you set the number at for like an over-under? I mean, he worked here for a long time.
They call him the LeBron James of the...
Higher than most third world countries. countries.
That's it. Just out. Nice try.
Jason has eaten more peanut M&Ms than North Korea combined.
Don't you love that? Of course, there's a big difference between his exercise regimen and mine, and of course his age and mine. But you know, I don't even eat them that much, and look at how fat I am.
Not a huge difference between his teaching regime and the North Korean.
Nice lob.
Kim Jong Love.
Yeah, I might be. Yeah, I think I'm better. I'm better than that. I don't know. Maybe not on the platform test card, right?
I think we better get on an AI face swap for that as quickly as possible.
What a point.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, that was well disguised. But you know, you got to get up early in the morning to get something past McNerney there. Oh, I love that shot.
Mm-hmm.
You knew he was coming.
Yep.
He's coming for you. Oh, almost an ATP.
Caught the seam and slid off to the right. A little more than anticipated.
McNerney took over there.
Does it seem to you, guys? I mean, we've just watched a lot of these. It seems to me like they're just rushing to get this first set in.
Well,
so that when the weather comes, they can kind of.
They'll take it to get to 44 here.
Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis. Max Verstappen.
I don't know that it's
33.
I don't know that it's
I'm just saying,
a rush because of.
Verstappen.
I don't know it's a rush because of the weather, but
Yes.
I do think that there's an element of. I don't know that any. I don't know that anybody wants to like slow down their kind of normal playing pace.
No, sit.
I'm sure there's a little risk. I'm sure if they were like, yeah, let's just lob every ball, like it feels like maybe.
Well,
I don't think they're playing any faster than they would normally, though.
Speeding up, even if they are, doesn't seem to be giving anybody a particular advantage either.
What makes you say that?
What a great pick.
Well, it's 4-4.
And Graham
little
looking for
controversial.
all the help. Oh, another great volley. Jeez, Paul really coming up with some great shots there.
And yet, McNerney Georgievich with the defense.
Oh, yeah.
Movement.
Little ring around the rosy.
Seeing some extra waterfalls over there.
And serve.
Yep,
All right,
tough.
30-15. 4-all. We're locked in a first set. If you just joined us, we're at the lovely and talented Glenview Club.
It's a battle.
In historically significant landmark Layton Golf, Illinois. I'm Sean Albrecht, along with Matt McClure and Cal Noble, bringing you the, oh my God, look at that thing.
Going for a little extra on the roller, caught it just
That
off
sounded
the
like
top
one of those
the paddle.
skeet shooting shots right there.
My God, that's one of the greatest shots I've ever seen.
There we go. And they got it back. Look at that. Anyway, you're watching a Series 1 match between Glenview Club on the far side, the Roses, Pete and Paul, against Michigan Shores. And this is court 1 for the team competition. What a shot.
For the team competition.
Exactly. For what a shot. And I was going to say what a shot by Graham McNerney. Who says you can't hit a high backhand volley in platform?
The team competition followed by the couples competition. And then...
and then a break.
They got ice dancing.
Ice dancing.
Then we got curling later.
Oh, that's a great play right there. Good sequence. Both teams.
Yep.
Paul able to find a little bit more of a lane to hit his drives through.
That's a good looking lob. You know, I had a question.
That's okay.
Earlier, yes, we can field it. Fielding Mellish, we can do it. And part of it is what would classify as a great lob. Now we were talking about it earlier. You could, something above the lights, but because anything even short isn't a horrible lob, but anything you can get where you can get the net player to back up a bit and have to field the lob, you've done a pretty good job there. Because what you're looking to do is get some space. And I'm just saying this, not that a lot of you don't know this, but some of you watching maybe are trying to figure out what they're trying to do here. Mm-hmm. But if you can get, enough space, maybe you can get a chance to maybe for a drive, or you can have more options. Maybe that's the best way to look at it.
Yeah. What we're seeing here is how difficult it is to effectively attack the deuce side of the court.
Yep.
Right? Like just not, that's probably the first short lob that Sasha's hit in the last 25 shots, and it did turn into a little bit of an opportunity, but now we're going to reset, and it's just really hard to work over that deuce player.
And the other thing I was going to mention is if some of you are watching it kind of playing along as if you're on the court, and let's say McNerney passes on a drive that he could have had and just lobs the ball, there's a reason for that. It's not like he's going to be looking for every opportunity to drive the ball, depending on who he's playing against, especially if it's this close and against a team as good as the Roses are.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a concerted effort to deliberately lob pretty much 99% of the shots here, or 90-something%, and then maybe even a poke drive like that, but nobody's hauling off and hitting a laser beam necessarily.
Well, this is also a sequence that Sasha is very comfortable with.
Yep.
You know, like he doesn't need to drive a ball. He will wait until he gets the right opportunity. He had one game where he dumped a couple drives in the net, and he was real frustrated.
And look at what happened.
And that is,
So just in case some of you weren't with us before, the Roses jumped out to a little bit of a lead in this match, and then, you know, pretty much normal behavior, McNerney and Djordjevic kind of got back into the match, and then they started to play kind of their game. And now it's 5-4, McNerney, Djordjevic. So at this point, it's going to look like they're going to try to stay. That's right. The Roses are going to try to see if they can stay in this set.
We've got roughly 22 minutes until the impending risk of death.
Yeah, well, we don't know.
Increases
It's not
drastically.
that bad. Are we that? I mean, are you okay?
Well,
it's a monsoon.
If there's light back,
that's true.
surely.
Did you see Twister? It's kind of like that.
No.
You mean the rapper?
No,
Oh, that's
the
Twista.
game.
Sorry, that's what they.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
These pipes go down at least 30 feet.
Gosh, who doesn't love Bill Paxton?
I mean, he was incredible.
You're right.
He's a great
No
actor.
argument there.
Great actor. Killed by every major monster movie franchise. Just,
Except for a tornado. He held on with the belt.
he did, yeah. That did work out.
Gosh. Apollo 13.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I mean,
It's a great
my
shot to
favorite
transition on.
is Predator 2.
And then how long are...
What a get.
Oh, good pick. Yeah, so this is a really effective offensive point here
Super lob
by the Roses
Djordjevic.
because of they're really looking for the right opportunity to transition and attack
Yep.
to either corner. It's not that you can't hit a ball into the ad side. It's just that if you've got Graham over there hoping that it goes to that spot, you also have to be very selective about the shots that you do play. That one's going to
Almost
almost at it.
Yeah.
And at the end of the first set like this, you're just going to see more points of this style, where you're just not going to want to take as much risk.
Nope. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's good.
I got to tell you something. This guy, the control.
That's a little deep.
The control
Jeez.
McNerney has, I would swear that was going wide. That's amazing. It wasn't even close either. It stayed inside foot and a half.
I mean, you play long points like that, though, and you are having moments where
it was good.
Yeah,
Flipped the
got it.
edge of the line. Great shot. That's that forehand return I was referring to earlier that Graham himself will refer to, that he starts to hit a little bit more.
Work into his game a little bit.
Yep, he's done that.
But you do have these moments where you played that long point and you're just hoping that a ball goes out.
Yep.
Like you decide that you're going to let something bounce and be like, well, it feels kind of close. Like maybe it'll go out.
Exactly.
You know?
Also, a little colder weather as it drops.
That's
gonna
tough drive
come
from
back
below
down.
the level of the net.
Shot from
Yep.
good Pete's backhand. Also, by the way, a signature shot is the Pete Rose backhand. That's a nice shot.
Graham.
Yeah, because there's no picnic on either side with that guy either, but he can rip it. Just like his brother.
Maybe Graham
no.
maybe trying to catch him a little off guard with this,
He is.
expecting the slower points.
All right, set point.
Graham can also turn into the big cat on the court.
Il
He's
Gattone.
always the big.
Ripping it. Il Gattone.
Almost called him the bilge cat.
Bilge cat?
I do think that was a thing as well. Lives below the decks. Pretty good.
Just keep saying it.
It's a pretty good band name.
Just keep saying it.
Village Cat.
I like chocolate. Big Cat. See, you just can't stop saying so.
Against the wind.
All right, 2 more set points here.
All right.
1 staved off by the Roses, though, impressively.
1 set point saved.
Ooh,
Call a
set
little
point
scene.
save. Hopefully I didn't jinx it.
Oh yeah,
Nice
bottom
dig.
beam. Gosh, that overhead is just so tough when you can get it to spin and drop
Archaeology.
that much.
Why doesn't everybody just do that on every overhead?
You know, it would change the game. They don't want to ruin it. I do think that there are plenty of points I've seen where that's exactly what Paul is trying to do.
Exactly. Yeah,
like
no
I've
question.
seen
Yeah,
I've seen Paul play entire games where every overhead is like, can I get this to cut enough to hit the snowboards? You know, kind of thing.
Good lob. Look
Jeez.
at that. That thing's. No way.
And oh yeah,
They handle it. Again, that's just position, chemistry, physics, and chocolate.
that was
It's
gonna be a.
It's
Ooh,
in
we
there.
got it.
It's in there.
And the
Just for
relob.
heat-seeking shot.
Nice shot. Drive that again. Great move. That's
might
the
be a
one
problem.
where Graham read it
works.
well.
Wow.
And that is first set.
Set number 1
To
goes
Michigan
to
Shores.
Michigan Shores. Let's hear from our sponsors.
Well, we're going to watch the replay first, actually.
No, let's hear from our sponsors.
All right, Sean, thoughts on the first set?
Yeah, I think that
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank. Wintrust, different approach.
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute is the best choice for orthopedic care. Our walk-in ortho access clinics provide treatment by orthopedic specialists without a trip to the ER. With evening and weekend hours, we provide your family with excellent care when it matters most. Visit ibji.com to find an ortho access immediate care clinic near you.
All right, we are back. I'm going to try to.
where are we?
We are at the Glenview Club, where we're supposed to be.
Is that a
this
real
time
place?
of year,
The Glen, if you will.
GVC.
No.
Oh, well,
Isn't that a network where they sell all sorts of stuff?
no, that's Glee. That's a
Oh,
show
that's QVC. Okay.
starring Ellen DeGeneres.
Well, anyway, so
Really?
I think so.
we're back and back at it too. Graham McNerney serving for.
We're going to
Michigan
play the
Shores.
second set now.
Yeah, it looks that way. It looks that way. I'm going to cut the music because the drama's killing me. Whoop, look at that shot. The suspense, I guess, if you will.
The drama.
Turn
Anyway.
the beat around.
Love all that percussion. Isn't that the word? Love to hear percussion. That's what it. Maybe, man, I gotta tell you something. It's like radar coming in there. I think that lob is going to be in there too.
They're going to
Look at
switch in the
skywalking.
backcourt.
That's going to bring
Nice
the range.
overhead. Sasha, nice blitz.
Look at this pirouette,
Little
and he
spin
pulls
move.
it off.
You know, he's
Now
got
he's
classic,
just showing off.
classic ballet training. I don't know if people are aware of that.
He's not even wearing his point shoes out there.
Sasha Georgievich did his first 2 years at Juilliard. And,
That's where I know him from.
oh, I like the thought, though. That was an opportunity with a
Sean
little
used
float.
to empty out the trash baskets.
That's right. I was in the point class.
They
Yes.
would never let me do that.
That's all right.
30 love, right?
You betcha.
30 love, correct.
Call him Tiger Woods.
I'm gonna here. Let me do this. That's as good as it could get. What a shot.
Nice hands. Backhand drive nuked at his face. And
he's there.
Flexed off the volley. Yeah, I like that. And it's
One
going
of my
to
favorite
continue an
things right there.
onslaught.
Oh, man. McNerney.
Continuing to
convergence.
close. Convergence.
Unlike divergent. But something in that neighborhood. And a 40-low lead. Apologies to Jacob Mazer from way back when at Forestry Yacht Club, who could not say the word love.
It's okay, he's not watching.
Watch him. You check in the chat, you know.
I find it.
He's the one who said I wasn't that bad at instructor, I think.
Sean, they weren't that bad.
I haven't been allowed to have a microphone for quite some time, so I feel obliged
there's a reason for that.
Yeah, to point this out just so that I never get it back. Because Matt, it was what, a month and a half ago where you guys were talking about the panel of death and you were laughing.
We were.
How over, it's a little over the top to call it the panel of death. Meanwhile, you're insinuating that Graham just launched a thermonuclear device at Paul Rose.
Yeah. Yep. Well, let's play everyone's favorite game, Global
Cutter.
Thermonuclear War.
Middle Eastern cutter.
Not even.
Original cutter. Anyway,
The Qatar.
I know. We're trying that way. All right, so Georgievich McNerney or McNerney Georgievich, depending on who you want to.
Do you think there's any burgers left?
I think some top billing, top men on it.
Let's see what the weather
One
says.
love.
Let's check the weather. We're
It's a
getting
beautiful
closer.
thing.
7:49 p.m. What's going on, Cal?
Well, it looks like we're still on
It's so
schedule
creative.
for 8:03
What's going on, Cal?
for the heavy rain to hit.
The heavy
So,
rain.
Who knows? I believe the Thorgard is, 10 miles, 5 miles, 1 mile, something like that.
Yeah, it's somewhere between 50
that'll-
and 1 mile.
That'll
like you just
probably
said.
hit before the
Yes,
storm
for sure.
hits. So-
One could only hope.
That means I'm going to run outside and try to get everything in the car. All right, St. Paul to take us off.
Nice. I've got one
I'm
of his
not going
precious
out there.
metals. I'm not going out there. It's chaos.
Where are you going to be? I'm going to be in the back selling smokes.
I'm going to be.
You're a little guy. They'll be loving you all
They'll be
night.
loving you.
I like Andy Dufresne.
That's close enough, I think.
Yep.
I can smell you.
I like your, I don't know. I think that
Nice
truck
lob.
stop is better. I think it's better. There'll be
Another
no going
great
back.
Not many people can pull off Morgan.
Nice. Beautiful. These guys, I'm telling you, pinpoint, even their lobs that kind of miss the mark are still phenomenal. Kind of makes you sick, really. Talk about talent out there. It's incredible. And I mean, I think the Roses haven't missed a shot since 1983.
Well, they're down a set,
Yeah, I
so
was
it
just gonna say
must have
that.
missed a couple. It was in the late 90s.
No, we're going to say they were all winners, and they didn't have to,
They were all,
to touch
none of them.
Right.
No errors.
It is the temperature has fallen though, boys. No question about it. Because I mean, not just because we're seeing the breath even more prolifically now. Actually, do we even have a temperature right there? What's
37
shot?
degrees.
I wonder if that has anything to do with the sun going down.
Very Elton John of you to say.
Would you look at that? The Roses just missed their first shot since 1993.
They call that a correlation.
All right, see, that was I wasn't really meaning it was kind of a metaphor, Cal. If you're going to take
You
everything
got all
seriously.
that.
Take everything seriously. Well, the real feel is 37 degrees, so
37
Yeah, so
real feel.
Probably
And
feels
dropping.
somewhere around 37.
and dropping.
72
Nice
on the
pickup.
fake
that was
field.
just he played that. I don't know, and it worked out. I guess it worked out. Almost looked like it wasn't. It was not going to be in.
I don't know. Yeah, this was tough because it was
Like
a
right
floater.
here.
Like,
Look.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he was feeling like maybe the risk of it just kind of like dropping down in the alley or on
Well,
the
if
sideline.
it's between my judgment and Sasha, I'll take Sasha. He probably has more of an idea. I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, look at me. You know what I mean?
Never a doubt.
Doinkish.
Yeah,
And he
right
handles
off the
it.
Nick.
Oh my God, just wide. Nice try. That would have been a shot of the year right there.
With the dig.
Oh, the show, as they say. A little Willie Mays action. Over the show to catch. That's way, by the way, it's before my time, but it is a famous catch. The basket. A tisket, a tasket, grab a hopper.
Pick up all the balls.
The stuff we remember.
That's still one of my favorites.
Skylar Diggins.
I'm glad that Owen likes me threatening to set kids on fire if they're not picking up. But one of my favorites was.
It's legendary.
All right, everybody, a tisket, a tasket, pick up all the balls.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Get moving. That dropped.
Oh, it dropped on the line. And a great redrive off the screen.
No, Owen's best motif of yours was the Pokemon. You were breaking into singing the Pokemon song all the way through.
Well, you had to connect with the kids. And so sometimes
He
you
was
learn the whole
shocked
Pokemon
that
song
you knew the entire
from beginning to end.
Of course.
Just a little deep. And you can get the extra laugh if after you finish the full Pokemon song, you just start over immediately. That's the other. If on court, you just go right back into it.
He loved it. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you're.
98 bottles of beer. I don't know.
Well, he's my kid. I mean, he's going to be, relatively easy to please. Let's face it.
Relatively easy to please.
They're,
low brow.
Yeah, exactly. The bar is very low.
I mean, look at him.
Good lob.
Nice. All right. I mean, they could drop those lobs in the bucket over Pete's backhand shoulder. It's just incredible. Some of those lobs, they just can't miss that area. Look at that. And you might say, well, if you know that that's where he's going, you want to move there. Well, you make a move, and they can actually peripherally take a look at where you're at, and they might lob the ball or stroke it down the line or whatever they need to do.
Yeah.
So you got to watch that thing.
But when you're in the backcourt, like each lob that you hit in sequence that like pulls somebody out of position is like a little bit of a body blow, right?
Yep.
It's just like, okay, well, spend a little energy,
For sure.
make some contact while you're leaning backwards just a little bit. There will eventually be a sequence of shots where it's tough to recover, and then it changes the rhythm.
I think we've got some precipitation happening here. You can see under the lights a little movement.
You're determined to make your prediction come true, aren't you?
Well, it's not my prediction.
Sure it is.
It's AccuWeather.
Shot. Ready for it. Unbelievable. Okay, we're at like shot 111 here.
What a point.
Yeah. I think the rom-com lights are getting brighter. I don't know whether it's just me or I'm getting romantic. I don't know what
It's the lightning.
Maybe
It's coming.
Maybe
It's a surge. It's a pre-lightning power surge.
I think my middle name is Serge. It's French actually. Serge. Only in Paris. Only in Paris, monsieur.
Oui.
How long have you been married? Oh, too long, monsieur. Yes.
You want to hear my impression of a French person going down a roller coaster?
Here we go.
Yep.
Yes.
The dad joke. Shut
When can you miss it?
Nice.
Okay, sometimes
pick.
those cross-court screen drives that you let go are particularly tough to track down. So you got to be giving Djordjevic some credit there. You can take some quickness. Going down the line, usually it'll come back to you a little bit. Going cross-court, you kind of have to track it down a little bit more. Oh, that hit the base or close to the baseline. What a shot.
Yeah.
That was nasty.
It came out far enough. It also kind of accelerated past his strike zone just a little bit.
Exactly.
Tough to catch up to that ball.
Those are pounded. Beautiful return. And it
Oh, a little
pays off.
Good move.
All right.
A little added pressure.
Another deuce point here. And this can take its toll every so often, only because, you know, you want to hold. And if you get out to a lead, generally speaking, you feel a little more comfortable. All of a sudden, you get the deuce, and it's kind of like, okay, you know, we've lost the first set. You know, but the Roses are not prone to panic. These guys are playing such good ball for so long, there's no way you don't see that from these guys, no way. And they're not going to beat themselves out there. You're going to pretty much play high percentage for the duration, the patience level. As we like to call it, the shot tolerance, I guess. Level is really high.
Oh, continuing to dig that
Speed.
out. Another one. Great cutter there.
I think you know it's a good cutter when Graham actually got a step on it. Like, I mean, he almost got, he kind of read that and he still couldn't get it back.
Paul has a great cutter. It also is, you know, a lot of it is the setup of his overhead being so similar to his other shots. And so it can be a tough read until it starts to spin backwards on you.
Yeah, I would like to see what the radar gun was on that last forehand drive from McNerney. That thing was singing.
It's a pick.
Little long.
I think he said go. I think he was looking for
it out because I couldn't see it.
He was looking for help.
You got it. Help me!
Just the desperation.
Help me! Either that. I've done that before in a doubles match where nothing actually comes out.
Ooh, nice
I just
angle.
go, ah! And if you're my partner and you figure it out, you're like, oh my God.
Mike Friedman used to love that.
Oh, yeah. Freedom.
That's a great drive
shot.
there. Sasha coming
That's
up
the
with
one
it.
you were talking about where every so often on the forehand side, he can actually go ahead and rip
Well,
one.
and like the longer the point goes, the tougher it is to defend against a drive from that location because he hasn't driven any.
No.
Or, you know, he's continuing to lob, and because he's hitting quality lobs, it's, you know.
It's a great point, Coach, because if they haven't seen it yet, it's kind of a...
And then you're a step off the net.
A surprise.
And it becomes a real
Didn't even expect that to happen. Love that slice
drive drive sequences here from Graham out of that corner, continuing to look for
Love the touch.
sneaky
speed.
ball.
He was going
to go
around the net with that thing.
Looking for the opportunity.
First of all, it might have been a tough shot anyway because I think he was kind of parallel to the post there, but it was ambitious. It was fun that he even went after that ball.
Nice.
All right, back to deuce here.
Okay. Well, we're getting close to a potential weather issue. And there's some lightning off in the distance.
Great call.
No alarm yet.
No, that we're waiting for it. Whether the Thorgard, is that what we're calling it?
Yep.
Okay.
Roses.
The Thorgard goes off.
In control. Roses are red. Violets are blue. Stop lobbing the ball or I'll kill you.
Stop
Graham
lobbing the ball.
Yep,
There
just
is
leave
no,
it.
yeah, exactly.
Just leave it. Stop lobbing the ball.
Yeah, I think that was kind
Graham
of a
has
phrase I
got
had.
3 out of 4 return winners in this deuce.
It do be like that sometimes.
Nah, for
It's
real.
a great song, by the way, by Mint Condition. It can be like that sometimes. Great song. People run right out and see that, you know.
I prefer the Hootie and the Blowfish cover of Interstate Love.
What does that have to do with be like that
I
sometimes?
don't know, it's just a great cover.
What are you, Norm Macdonald, doing a impression of Burt Reynolds?
Yeah, it's a funny name.
Great guy.
Oversized sombrero. It's funny. Yeah.
Lob. Again, got him doing cartwheel back there, but still, that can kind of take it out of you on a long day. But I guess to your point, Cal, or maybe even to Coach Matz, it was
That's a good shot.
just one league match, so it's not at the end of a.
I've had a
particularly
really
tough
long
game.
day.
Yeah, great shot.
And
dig.
it
That is just
out off the nick
unbelievable.
from the
Just in case
corner.
you thought you might have a shot of getting that back.
All right, so he's
Good
3
luck.
for 4 on return winners. Is he going to go back to the forehand?
All right, so let's see if we can figure out where these matches are at in terms of
Forehand.
Michigan Shores
And
versus
And
any.
they
4
do.
for 5 on
Made it
deuce
work
point return.
All right.
again.
Absurd shot.
And they get the break
But that's not what we're going to look at.
going up
Let's look
to
at this one.
Love.
One of the most
The Rocket.
Big.
the piss missile, if you will.
What did you say? What did you call me?
Tom Brady was allowed to say that on Fox or whatever he commentates
Well,
for.
that
so
doesn't
I could,
set the bar very high. I
that
mean,
sets
come
the-
on.
It sets the bar.
That's right, Cal Noble, Tom Brady. I see it.
Yeah,
Same.
exactly.
Totally the same. Good dig. I see no difference.
I'm taller than he is.
Same height.
I think the only difference is I wouldn't kiss my son on the lips.
That's the only difference?
Yeah.
That's the one.
It's actually why they invented the guards on the front of the helmets was
Oh,
to
what a
stop
shot.
you from.
Oh, it's a nice play right there.
That's why they.
Pete, sneaky little backhand
So
shovel.
you can't sneak a smooch in the middle of the.
I am
fourth
going to
quarter?
see.
Yeah, so he
I'm
can't.
gonna go.
So he can't go around kissing the other players.
I'm going to see if I can get a score update from the other courts, so we know where
Yes,
our head-to-head match is at.
I'd love that idea. I'm excited to be a part of it. Oh, good leave there from Graham McNerney. Once again, if you're back or you just joined us, this is our second match of the evening. This one, again, also is between Glenview Club and Michigan Shores. On the near side, Graham McNerney and Sasha Georgievich of the Michigan Shores. Caballeros, is that what we're looking for the, I can't remember what the
No.
mascot we did. Okay.
That's okay.
And then on the far side, it is for Glenview Club, Pete and Paul Rose, the Glenview Mountaineers.
I think we could, yeah.
That's in there. You were going to say, Cal?
No matter what the outcome of this match, I think
Look at this.
Michigan Shores can take some solace in having the best chili of the year.
They do. I mean, it's not.
It's so
Well,
good.
you know what? Again, I can't be an endorsement of the chili. I can't be an endorsement of any of the food. Look at me. I will eat pretty much whatever shows up. So, I mean, you can't really look at me and say, wow, the food's got to be great. Look at Sean just consuming everything he can possibly get his paws on. You know, that's just the way things go. Finding the square of despair there a lot. Graham McNerney. Look at that. 4 different ways. See, look at that. Let that be a lesson to a lot of you at home. He's going down the middle with a reset overhead twice in a row. Boom. Won the point against a team as fearsome and as potent as Pete and Paul Rose. So, fundamentals.
Well, you know what they
Live
say,
long.
Sean.
All right, it is.
Every rose
3
has
love.
its thorn.
I wish we could go to commercial after.
Well, we
And we'll
can't
be-
talk about our great
We
sponsors.
can. Our sponsors, Wintrust Community Banks, Illinois Bone and Joint Institute, where you move better, live better, and then Viking. Unleash the warrior in you, Cal. Not that you haven't done that already.
I don't have a warrior.
Was that an impression of somebody? Because maybe I'm too old to
No.
know who that was. Was that supposed to be a... This is, you know what, it's getting to be like E.T. because these peanut M&Ms look like Reese's Pieces, and I'm thinking, oh no, you know, or I'm thinking Steven Spielberg, I don't know. Anyway, I think, look, it is not technically raining, though. It's just kind of misting still, guys. Am I wrong?
Did you know when they wrote that script that it was supposed to be M&M's, but the M&M's wanted too much money?
Is that really the
Yeah.
case?
They switched it to Reese's Pieces, and then it was the start of the opposite, right? It was like, wait a minute, that was going to be free advertising if we would have just let them use
Exactly.
the candy.
You would
And they
think.
were too stupid. They
Yeah,
thought they were too.
dopies.
Yes, if your movie pays us, we'll let you use our candy. And it's like, okay, well,
Dopes. Yeah,
that's where you just have these super dumb, even like super budget, Avengers movies are like,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
have a slow motion,
oh yeah.
Audi commercial in the middle of our film.
Then don't think that they're not paying for that. All right, so I love what the Roses are doing here. So they're changing it up a little bit, little I formation here.
Got to mix it up.
Do you have any score updates for us, Matt?
No, I texted a couple of people who are
Wait,
in the other matches trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Couldn't have done that with your headset on.
Good point.
I wonder if people can tell that we're eating.
Oh, they
No,
can.
everyone knows.
Yeah. It actually sounds
This
really
is like
gross
one of
when you go
those
back
old
and watch it.
SCTV skits.
It does. It's awful.
We're going to eat until there's peace in the Middle East, or something like that. We're gonna
Start a podcast
eat
called
until it's
Mouthfeel,
a little long.
where Sean just goes around relating things based on how they feel. I'm gonna give that a 3 on Mouthfeel. Well, I mean, taste. Well, look at me. Does it look like what it tastes like? That's got good mouthfeel.
Combine a couple different characters now.
Since when am I the truck stop guy now? I don't think I sound like that.
Look, I didn't say that was you.
Okay, well, you were saying
Well,
so.
yeah, I guess I
kinda
said
did.
covered.
I did.
Sure do like them mustard and biscuits, I reckon.
Roll it down.
Oh, yes!
What
What a
again?
dig! Come on!
Come on, pick it up.
Oh, that's such a good point. Good transitions by both teams, but this is just an onslaught of offense here
For
with
sure.
these
The
overheads.
Roses have cranked it up.
High into the
using
nick
this,
and then a slow
especially
soft.
on the ad side, using the high formation. They've got a game point.
I mean,
here.
it's smart. You know,
For sure.
You need to change rhythm.
It's a great
McGraham's
return.
return is just
Yeah, crazy. If you
McRhythm.
can't volley it, it's got to bring it back off. That's the one thing about using the I formation. If you're stuck up there and the ball does get by you and you want to bring it off the back screen, it's a bit difficult to do if you're not in position, if you can't get back for it. So there are drawbacks.
there's my good.
There are drawbacks.
Where's that dark?
There are drawbacks to the I formation. Yeah.
I think the primary drawback to the I formation is
fresh
just
out.
that moment of hesitation that
Right.
can go along with how aggressive you should be at the net.
Yes.
Like, you can't just stand there and let somebody hit it perfectly around you, but
No.
if you get too aggressive to try to make that first volley, a bunch of errors creep in there.
Well, you know, the other thing, you're absolutely right, Coach. The other thing is, and again, these guys are, one, they're in shape, two, they're younger guys. So if they need to get kind of in a crouch and then they got to get up quickly, that in itself can be a time-consuming, experience for a guy like me.
That's why I think the I formation where people are like crouching below the net is not a great play for
No,
the average
not in platform.
paddle player.
Not in platform.
You
no.
do not want to like change your
No.
you don't want to
Exactly.
change your line of sight on the ball that much.
No, and having to get up from that position and then volley real quickly.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, shout out to, she is now Spencer Granger. I remember her talking about that in a class at one point where, because somebody asked about the I formation, and she said she didn't necessarily recommend it for everybody for that exactly that reason.
Means you got soft hands. He's got to sit there and
Okay, there was nothing
Do the 18
about
under-
soft hands about that story, Cal. Just for the record, I want to say that because, I'll get in trouble.
No more imaginary smoking for Cal. That's even this too far.
It's a great point, by the way.
Yep. Yeah, you don't want that elevation change, right? Or anything where
No.
you have to bounce your vision around is really difficult.
Exactly.
Especially in paddle because it's just such small targets and spaces.
What is the percentage chance that the Glenview pump room is on fire right now, and that is the smoke that we're seeing?
You know what's interesting is you used to think that it was pretty high, but it turns out that it's really just when you get a good
Little
barbecue
wide.
going.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is, by the way. Some of the smoke coming
If you're
over.
doing it right, then, the barbecue smoke is on court one.
Because it does look like fog, but that technically is not fog. That is barbecue smoke.
Well, I would-
Deep
Little
on
deep.
that serve.
And will that bring us to
That
4 love?
is
Wow.
the first error caused by barbecue smoke in the history of Glenview.
Damn barbecue smoke. That home court advantage.
A little extra pace, a little extra rage on that forehand screen drive return from Pete.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Same thing there. Like me, I'm angry.
All right. Wow. That was heat-seeking. That was beautiful. Kind of got down.
Nice.
Get down on it.
Little extra.
Wayman Tisdale.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it's got some little extra zip on it.
Wow.
It's a sneaky
How
shot
do you-
there
yeah,
from
how do you
Sasha to come up that
bring-
angle.
Yeah, especially that close to the line coming outside in like that. I should inside in, I would mean, kind of. Yeah, they got kind of a rhythm going Djordjevic and McNerney for sure right now. And not that the Roses don't, but it's kind of difficult, especially with a shot.
Yeah, but they're going to stay back.
Yeah.
That is the right play.
Drive. Got to tell you something. Paul Rose's forehand is sneaky good. Like, there's a point where and I'm not necessarily likening him to Carlos Alcaraz, but the way he takes the paddle back and the way he follows through, it's kind of Alcaraz-esque, and he could just tag it.
I think in general he's got like really compact
For sure.
setup.
Yep. Yeah, no
And
question.
it does become one of those things that's a little difficult to read.
Oh, it's in there. McNerney.
Oh, it looks like
Unbelievable.
it's
Oh, it's a great
and
shot.
he caught him.
It's a great shot.
So it looks like with the rotation in courts, there's actually not a lot of a score update happening because some of the other Series 1 courts have not
tomorrow?
started yet.
They could be playing tomorrow,
They're
too.
still waiting for, they haven't gone yet.
Sure.
So
Because there were some.
as much as I would love to know, guaranteed, who might have won the Series 1 title after this match, we may not know.
No, get over.
That's a great shot to get that to die in that corner.
Super shot. All right, so the Roses on the board here in the second set.
Where they belong.
Exactly, after having lost the first set. In a tight 1-6-4. Once again, here at the Glenview Club, it's a little smoky, only because of the barbecue, not because of any kind of fire laws that we are violating. Just FYI.
As far as anyone knows.
And then some people are smoking cigars, but I don't think anybody smokes that much of a cigar. And this is the Glenview Club being represented by the Roses, Paul and Pete. And they are playing Michigan Shores, of course, the Court 1 team of Graham McNerney and Sasa Djordjevic. Djordjevic and McNerney won the first set 6-4, and they are up 4-1. A couple of breaks in the second, but still anybody's ball game, guys. You know, this is platform. And we and we are all together. Just wanted to say that.
Nice dig.
Good. Oh, yeah, look at the angle.
Great volley, too.
Yeah.
To flex that into the open court and force the recovery. That's one that's so difficult because if you hit that same volley straight ahead, it's almost a guaranteed follow-up drive. But because he's able to find the space where no one is covering.
Lob.
Great shot.
Just a little long.
Same. Thanks.
Well, look at him.
Putting a little extra zip.
Thank you.
Introduced for the first time on stream how we do it. This is
how we do it.
Oh, backhand.
All right, Montel.
Flick.
Montel Noble.
Howie.
Montel Jordan. Phil Donahue.
Shot.
He was the best.
Really, for sure. Overheads. Good call there.
Yeah.
You know what? That's about the third time Paul's done that, and I should say Pete's done that, and it's been pretty much on the money every time.
Little angle.
Yeah, and it's also not easy to judge that in the in this weather. It's kind of cold, so sometimes you're just thinking that thing's going to kind of die because of the temperature, and it just kind of floats a little bit more, a little long. It's not easy to judge, so you got to give it to him.
Well, guys, according to AccuWeather, it is currently thunderstorming
Right
at our
on
current
top of us?
location.
Yeah,
Oh, actually,
well-
as I say that, there is some rain. Some actual rain here.
God, you ruined it, Cal.
It's not.
We were
it's
going to
not-
be
this is
fine,
not-
and then you had to say it out loud.
It's not. I don't know. It doesn't look.
Now it's going to be a whole problem.
The Gurdoler would never.
I mean, it's very clearly raining. I don't know what we're talking about here.
Greatest
Nice
round
catch.
of my life.
Rat
No.
farts.
Yeah. I keep playing. I don't think it's coming down for a while there. Is this your place, Carl? Shot.
Tough drive.
McNerney. I'm telling you, it's a strong dude.
With just enough snap,
Yeah,
right? Just
yeah.
enough, like, out of the tip of the paddle.
I mean, he's got good mechanics anyway, but that was pretty much all, forearm. Goodbye. Smacked it. All right. 1540. Oh, no. All right.
Bummer town.
That is not...
Population
Paul Rose
Glenview.
has never done that in his life.
We're moving golf to Bummer Town.
What a shot.
That's a great return, though.
It is. You know what? I kind of expect that, though, from the Rose, especially off the backhand side. They both can pretty much launch off either wing. Look at McNerney.
Dig by McNerney. And a shift on the
You know what?
drive.
And he just goes ripping it. Why not?
Well, I mean, he set up the court well, and he hit such a good down-the-line return,
He did.
or down-the-line lob to make a move. Why not?
Exactly.
This is how we do it.
It was long.
Yeah,
it was
thank
long.
you.
You know, Djordjevic, this is not easy to do, to hit a serve that is where the toss is on the way up and still hit a kick.
Nope,
Just missed it.
wide. Trying to keep him in trouble. I mean, it's the right play. It's just there's no margin there.
15-30 or 30-50?
It's 30-15.
30-15, correct. Stick. Flex. Graham refusing to give up the space. 30 all. It's a great ball.
Spilling stuff all over me.
Are you thinking of people under the impression that there's food in the hut? Gosh,
I'm
I
not
hope
even
not.
eating. I'm not even eating anything. I'm still getting messy.
Oh,
Whoa, did he
caught
take
a little
spill?
on the back. He caught his back heel as he took
is he all
the
right?
shift
He's all
back.
right. All right.
I think he's okay. Just
You
a
think
little.
it's a little wet out there, maybe. You know what?
No, that's impossible. It's not raining. It doesn't rain in Chicago.
Shot. Tough.
That's
That's
a
going
tough
in, maybe,
waterfall. No, deep.
Unbelievable.
We got our first match point.
Okay. Match point opportunity. Umbrellas are coming out in the parking lot. People starting to
Mass hysteria is spreading.
anticipate.
People believe it's
Oh,
raining.
coming up with
All
it
right,
to
back
fight
to
off a
deuce. They're
match
not-
point.
So we'd
They're
have a
not going
second
anywhere.
match point. But not yet.
Not yet. But not yet.
In tournament play, yes.
That's right.
Just don't tell Ron Borgatti that.
We are on the. We are on. In the era of the no ad. Yes.
Good pick.
No. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Little seamer,
just
but
kidding.
handles it. Good. Also had a question one time. I was like, well, how do you handle a seamer? Well, first of all, you don't know that it's going to be a seamer. You know it's probably getting close there, but it's all a matter of how quickly you prepare or how early you prepare. So you can prepare as early as possible. That's how you handle it. Because
And then you can still have some
Exactly.
adjustment left, if the ball doesn't bounce.
Exactly.
That was one of those things that I think is always interesting, especially for players that come, off of the tennis court with great form.
Exactly.
Is that there are moments where getting on the paddle court for the first couple times, they try to make everything too clean. Like everything's it's just they're trying to hit every ball pure and like there's a rhythm and to every shot, and there are parts of paddle where you just have to set up and then kind of grind it out.
Exactly.
It's not quite as perfect as you would like it to be.
No.
That's a really smart shot.
2 match points.
Knowing that there was an opportunity.
The count. All right. Match point number 2 for Michigan Shores.
Match point number 97.
And it works.
Ah!
Wow, sorry.
I like it.
For the viewers at home.
I love it. All right, so we've got a little split ski going on there for, Michigan Shores taking a match, Glenview taking a match. And we still have a couple of courts that have not gone on.
Got finished yet? No.
So, as much as I hate to say it, the best thing that we can probably do with impending weather is take a look at where we're at, go back to
Yep.
our potentially starting soon screen and then give you an update on the chat if it turns out that they're going to try to play more.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't know if it's
Coach.
going to happen, but
No guarantees, everybody.
All right.
It's been fun if
It's
it's the
been a
last
heck
thing.
of a season.
No, I think we're gonna wait it out, but
we'll take a look at it. But
If this is
chances
it,
are high
yeah.
that as I see people vacate the parking lot, that we might call it here.
Yep,
But at least we got to watch some great paddle.
we sure did. Good
Series
year.
1, I'm glad we were
It's
able
been
to
a great
follow
year,
Glenview
Gilbert.
through the playoffs and
Yeah.
watch a bunch of
For sure.
matches.
Been a
And,
pleasure, Coach.
And we'll still
and
be
Cal.
around this weekend.
Yeah.
We'll be around this
That's
weekend
right.
for the
State,
Illinois
maybe.
States.
Blink and you
Betcha.
miss it.
Handle it. Anyway, so for Wintrust Community Bank, Illinois Bone and Joint Institute, Viking Athletics, Sean Albrecht here with Matt McClure and Cal Noble, and then for our venerable Coach
for the
Jason
love of God.
Love. Stop it! It's the last one. What do you want me to do? I've got to give everybody.
I mean, it's just
from
the cameras are
everybody-
getting wet.
All right, stop it.
I
All
like
right,
it.
Fine.
I
you
like
know,
it. Anything
geez.
we can do to annoy Cal at
It's
the
just-
end of the
it's great.
season
You know,
is
why do you
really
do that?
where it's at.
You know,
All right,
forget
turn
it.
the
You
music
guys are the
louder. I
best.
can
I'm
almost
looking
hear
forward to
us.
All right, fine.
2027.
Here, this- all right. Hey,
See
I
you
think that's
later.
gonna be
See you when we see
2026.
you.
All right.
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank. Wintrust, different approach, better results.
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute is the best choice for orthopedic care. Our walk-in ortho access clinics provide treatment by orthopedic specialists without a trip to the ER. With evening and weekend hours, we provide your family with excellent care when it matters most. Visit ibji.com to find an ortho access immediate care clinic near you.